Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to see everyone. Welcome to the Maggie the Black Owl show on the Right effect. Me trying to say the word Jaguar right. Hello, it's me, Kirsty Tia. Hello, Elena. Hello, Marie. Hello, Elena. Hello, Bridget. Hello, Dion. Nice to see everyone. So today, what I want to do is really do a resume of everything that happened yesterday, and also talk about what the troll farm is doing. And then after, we are going to be able to look at the desperation of Mr. Diddy because that man is filing motion after motion after motion just to show that he is not the pathetic person that he is, and that he has any type of argument because of the different documentary that are coming on. So yeah, hug. Hello, auntie. Amy. Who the who the heck is Amber? Yeah, people, please hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. This is how we're going to push it into the algorithm and probably give a beautiful heart attack to Danny Robertson. So, who is Amber, as everyone is asking? Well, it's something that happened since last week, and now all the troll are talking about it to show how much of a mean person Jaguar Wright is, when they are all the worst, and they have not only done way worse and bullied way worse, but this was not a bullying situation yesterday. It was not a fun situation. It was not a peaceful situation, but it was not bullying. So let's talk about it. So, for anyone who doesn't know, Amber is is a woman that was in the chat of Jaguar Right, and form a friendship with Grace, Jag, Ayasha, and etc. So she was friend with everyone. And then what happened is that she just started being way too involved with the trolls, as in she was really observing them a lot, taking screenshot and doing a lot of things, sending messages after messages after messages to anyone who would listen about the trolls, when the relationship that she had with Jag and Grace was always more about community, sisterhood, being one, and helping each other grow. So it was never really about the troll, while she did come at the beginning saying that she didn't like Danny Robertson. But then, since like maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago, she has just become really obsessed with the different troll. And then after that, Jag to basically just test a theory. Because now the troll are going to say that this is all BS. But let's be clear. The whole Ali Carter debacle, the whole all of them looking into Ali Carter is really, really, really new. They were never looking into the Ali Carter situation at the beginning. They didn't care about Ali Carter. While they say that they really are looking into any liar, any discrepancy, any blah, 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 the only moment that they are interested in exposing someone is when that person is connected to Jaguar. So after that, I'm telling you that to understand the reasoning of Jaguar, because, like I said, you can look at all the other people videos. You can look at Donat. You can look at Rav the Wise. You can look at Danny. You can look at 83. You can look at anyone. And they were never really talking about Ali Carter. They were never talking about Shelly Carter. They didn't give a damn. Hello, Archangel. Hello, Conji Boy. Oh, hello, Steph. Let me see. So yeah, since they were basically talking about all that they were never talking about Ali. They never had any interest in Ali. And then suddenly Ali, who are your mod match? I would said VB, Cookie. I'm just saying VB and Cookie. Hello, little Coco. Nice to see you. So yeah, basically, they never talked about Ali Carter before she was linked to Jaguar Wright. And so when they went after, and so when Amber started being really, really, really concentrated on the troll more than on her well-being and or on talking about her kid, talking about her life, when it really became about just observing the troll, Jack found it a little suspicious. And so she had a conversation with Amber, a conversation with only the two of them. And in that conversation, she was talking about Ali Carter contacting her and her being in contact with Ali Carter. So since she perfect, thank you, Jack. Um, Steph, if you want to come in, you can click the StreamYard link, girl. So hello, Dom. You're so cool, everyone. I'm so happy that everyone is here. So yeah. So then she talked with Amber about Ali Carter and about her having a conversation with Ali Carter. And then suddenly, for the last 2 weeks, they have been doing content after content after content after content about Ali Carter, about Shelly Carter, and finding her mom, and doing so much thing to finally expose Ali Carter. When Ali Carter has been there for years, we all know about Ali Carter, but they never looked into her. They were never interested in actually looking if she was saying the truth or not, and she was getting traction. But they never looked into Ali Carter until suddenly Jag said that she had a conversation with Ali Carter. And at the same time, Ali Carter was be doing the whole kitty 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 kitty. So then suddenly that's now when they want to talk about Ali Carter. Let's denounce Ali Carter because they actually believed that Ali Carter and Jag could have an alliance. So, Jag, looking at that, seeing that now they're suddenly, because they never were, they're going to act as if it's not absolutely bizarre that they never talked about Ali Carter in the past, and that now suddenly they're so interested in her. They're going to act as if not there was no, reason for them to suddenly talk about Ali Carter. It's not that she said suddenly the lie that was too much for them. She has been saying that she has been essayed by a lot of people in the industry. Hello, Steph.
Hello. Oh, I didn't even see me. How you doing?
I'm good. You?
I'm doing all right. I was searching for you through these YouTube streets. I don't know what happened when I left.
So yeah, what happened is that Danny Robertson. So I don't know if you see the clown that is in the background.
Yes, that's a
So this
scary
is
clown
Danny.
too.
That's Danny.
Oh, she a clown, huh? She a whole clown, a
She's a
whole
whole
ugly,
clown.
nasty clown. Okay.
And whole ugly nasty clown, and I bet that clown is more beautiful than her. But anyhow,
Oh,
she so so
we
that
going
little
straight in for it. Go straight for it.
yeah
Go ahead, Maggie. Go straight for it.
ch-
Why
ch-
not?
ch. So yeah, that dumb little weirdo, she decided to copyright my live where you were before, and then she
Yeah, yeah.
copyrighted my thumbnail because I put a AI generated image of her. And she's basically saying that the
So
thumbnail belonged to her.
So we're talking when you say thumbnail, you mean a picture for a
She
picture that you
that
used.
yeah, she's saying that the thumbnail belongs to her. When it's my thumbnail, I do my own thumbnail, but I took the picture of her AI generated warrior, black woman warrior that we could generate, you could generate, I could generate. It's a AI generated image, and she copyright the thumbnail.
So you know what I'm gonna say, right?
Go.
She corny. That was corny as
Oh,
hell.
she's.
That was real whack.
And
Like
you
I
want to know
don't
the
know where these
funniest thing?
cornballs come from, but I'm gonna need them to go
Yeah,
do something with themselves because that's yeah, that was real corny. That's all I'm gonna say right now.
it
Yeah,
was so corny. And you know what the worst thing about it
that was
is?
whack.
We had a truce to not copyright each other.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, because she had copyrighted one of my
Okay.
videos like back in the days, and then I had done it the same to her. And so we talked together and we're like, okay, you know what? We are not on the same side. We don't need to be friends, but we are doing a truce about,
Mm.
not being copywriting one another. Like she has been using my content 1000 times and I never ever ever copyrighted her ass. And then now she finds nothing better to do but to copyright my thumbnail, which is mine. But because I used the AI generated image of her, she's saying that it was her thumbnail. But we had a truce.
So so not only are you corny and you're whack, but you're also trifling, allegedly.
That's how she
That
laughs,
was
like
real
the
trifling.
freaking. That's how she laughs. And she's so ashamed of herself because normally that dumb bitch, when she is being the worst or doing something mean, she's actually gonna be like, I am so good, I am so smart. But now she didn't even talk about it. She's just trying to like not talk about it because she knows she's a loser. She said it herself that she has principle, but she has none.
I mean,
So that's why she's
if
a
it walks
clown.
like a duck, exactly. A full clown, not even half a clown, all clown. With all the makeup, shoes, everything, the car, everything, the circus, everything that comes with clown activity. Because that's
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous. Like, where do we
Mm-hmm.
find this time? Where do we find this time? Because I don't have this type of time.
Can you imagine?
I don't have it.
I've like I thought we were all in the fair use, all is good, whatever, truce, truce. And then she showed how much of a little trifling little loser she is by doing this. But
Yeah,
she
that's
did it
real
for a
trifling.
reason. She did it for
But
a reason.
why?
Because they are scared because they were gonna try to go and talk shit about Jag again. But their arguments are so stupid that it's so easy to debunk. And so she
Let me
needed me
see.
out of the way.
God, imagine being that obsessed with somebody that you have to talk about them 24/7. You can't talk about anybody else, nothing else, just what she's doing, where she's going, where she eat, how she go to the bathroom, how she wipe front to back to front, what's going on. Like what is going on? See, that's all of that makes you corny. All of that makes you corny. Why is you so far up her behind? Like for what?
Can you imagine? Like you could tell that she was trying
Mm.
to copyright the video, that she was looking at the live like that. And then when she couldn't find anything, she was like, okay, find the thumbnail. And I'm just like, bitch, you're such a loser.
Mike show
Like this
last
is
night. The one
pathetic.
tried. I did plotter. I did. I did. You see how quickly I jumped on that. Yeah,
So
plotter's right.
yesterday, because I'm just gonna finish the first story and then we can talk about what happened on Mike's channel because this is interesting. Those trolls are
Okay.
trolling everywhere. They're so weird.
Mm.
So
Mm-hmm.
you were there when Jack was talking about the fact that there was someone in the midst that had given information to the trolls about Ali Carter.
I know. I missed that one. Oh no, no, that was the Amber somebody. Okay, so I did. I did get
Exactly.
the name. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So now she came yesterday on the live.
On whose? Yours? On
Well,
your
I don't
live?
have a live here. Yes,
Well,
on the
here.
Jaguar Right
This is a
Maggi
nice. This is
live.
a nice place you got here.
Exactly. So that
Yeah.
is what, like, she came here with Grace because her and Grace actually had a spiritual relationship, as in, like, as a guide or something.
Mm-hmm.
But then because
Okay.
people were confronting her about with question, all the
Mm-hmm.
trolls who don't give a shit about bullying, like clearly Danny Robertson, Miss I will copyright your thing just because I feel like it. She was talking about, oh my God, do you not see how Jaguar is gonna turn on you? And I was just like, the fuck are you talking about? They had a problem and they talked about it on the internet, and then it sometime the volume would go up, the volume would go down. Why are people not accepting that other people can be human? We're not perfect.
Right. Please, let's start with that. Yes, we're not perfect. But
So,
once again, why are they so worried? Why are you so worried? Like, mm,
because they have nothing to, like I said, that live happened yesterday late. And then Rav the Wise, one of the new troll, was literally was doing a live this morning saying, do you see how Jaguar Wright is mean? She's so mean. I was like, are you not the one that is hanging out with Donat, who is doxing people left and right, putting other people's kid on his screen and saying that he bust a nut because I was crying?
yeah, it's disgusting. Ugh,
But then they're gonna talk about bullying.
yeah.
They're like, oh my God, she said to Amber, you were contacting my man. Why? Oh my God, the pain, the pain, the pain. But their little minion next to them are being the worst. But if Jaguar voice just goes an
Amber,
octave
Amber was
higher,
contacting somebody's man.
what do you say,
I said, you said
Steph?
Amber was contacting somebody's man. Can you hear
Jag,
me?
Jag.
On some old Flugazi type stuff.
She was just being particular in those, messages, being extremely mad and demanding answers, demanding a lot of things, when people were actually telling her, listen, that is weird what is going on right now, there's something weird happening, we need to talk about it. And then she started crying.
Man. To Jag's man.
No, she was crying on the live.
She was crying. Oh, she's crying on the live. Okay, on your live. Okay, I was about to say, oh no. Oh no, you better get
Mm-hmm.
another shoulder, honey. You can't be
Mm-hmm.
crying on my man's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
It's like not gonna happen. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
I'm not gonna say, like, this conversation was really tough to hear because there was a lot of
Mm-hmm.
emotion. Like, those people had a
Yeah.
friendship, they felt betrayed. She's not
Mm-hmm.
giving real answers, she's changing her answers. She's saying that Grace didn't contact her, and then yes, Grace contacted her, and then no, she didn't contact Grace, but then yes, she contacted Grace. It was just really confusing what she was saying.
Yeah.
So people were getting frustrated because they had an emotional investment in the situation.
Right. 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 Right.
But then those
Wow.
trolls are there using it as a way to say, this is bullying. I'm like, there is no people more bullying than you. I can literally sit down and name 5 instances of bullying from each of those creator. They have no loyalty. The fact that, what is her dumbass name, Danny, was not able to respect a truce for no reason but to be the worst. And like I said, I think that even her, she realized how freaking ridiculous and disgusting it is because she didn't even talk about it. Like, Amber was on my live, it was called the MADGIE show, and she never ever mentioned my name.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to start with these people, but the whole call, like, what was your purpose of calling a truce? Right? Like, what was your whole purpose of that? And then if you're gonna go back and you're gonna do some snake stuff, I'm trying not to curse on your channel, snake stuff
Thank you.
in the background. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Like, come on, get it together. Get it together. Like, you just wasting my time. If you're gonna be trifling, just be trifling. Like, let's just keep it going. Don't act like you want to do the right thing and then you want to turn around and all of a sudden now you got beef again and you doing some snake stuff. Like, come on, man, grow up, grow up, grow up.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
come on.
you're right. She refused to grow up with her. I was waiting for her to actually at least be proud of being an asshole. I was waiting for her to be like, Maggie thought we got to choose, but she doesn't know I'm a snake. I thought
Right.
that was what was gonna happen. I didn't expect her to just like act as if this did not happen. Like I'm like, bitch, you're a shame. Oh my god, you actually have some sense of decorum?
I don't even know if it's that or it's just like, dude, like, do you even know what you like? You just like some people, they just do stuff and they don't even know why they do it. They just be doing. It's like, sit your behind down somewhere. Like, sit down, put your hands in your lap, and don't touch nothing else. Like, stop, cause it's not a good look, dude. It's not a good look. Like, please,
Yeah.
please.
And then
Like,
I saw she was like, I was nice, Danny. I'm like, you have always been asshole, Danny. Stop it, bitch. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You have always been the absolute worst.
oh goodness.
Like this woman,
Well,
because when we did the copyright war for 1 second before we called the
mhm,
truce, she was like, okay, remove your strike, and I remove mine. I remove mine first
mhm.
as a sign of good faith. And then
Right.
because she's a dumbass, she went on her life and she was like, you she removed it first, but I could have stopped. I could have, changed it. Hello, Jag.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, Jag,
Good,
how you
you.
doing?
I was just tapping in to let you know you got three other men. Well, you have three of your wrenches in the chat. Cookie's got her wrench, Auntie Leah's got a wrench, and Archangel Michael, they have their wrenches. So I'm going to have to drop
Yay.
down for a bit. Do you need us to do anything or put up anything, or is everything going smooth here?
Everything is smooth criminal. Don't worry.
Okay, fabulous. Now there is someone at the backstage, and I wanted to make sure that you didn't invite anyone. Someone named Angela. Do you know an Angela M?
No, I was just
Okay.
inviting Steph.
All right. Well then, Angela, when it's time for open panel Q&A, Maggie will announce it. But
Mhm.
all I can say is to stick around, enjoy the show, and wait for the prompt. Okay. So is that all? You good?
Yes, all is good. Just change maybe the comment that is pinned for the PayPal or something.
Is what? Change it to where? That's not the right thing?
Because the comment that is pinned is the I just became Maggie's mod.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm not in the comments.
Mhm.
There we go.
There you go. Thank you so
And
much.
thank you,
And
But if I
thank you,
am
Jag, for hosting
correct,
Maggie.
oh, absolutely. I love our mornings with Maggie. I would miss her being around.
Absolutely.
I know all of you guys would miss it. And I'm like, come on over.
oh, Sunset! Sunset is in the chat. Hello, Sunset. She's one of my ranch too. I didn't demote
Okay.
you, my love. I didn't see you.
Okay, well, I'll grab her a wrench, and
Thank
hopefully that
you.
should be enough for now. And don't forget, you have Jaginator wrenches here as well. Um,
Exactly.
and just so you know, for those of you who don't pay attention to that thing rolling around at the bottom of a screen, it's a ticker and it has information on it. Even though I don't have my readers, let's see what it says. Welcome to Maggie the Blackout Live. Okay? Please show our guest host all the love and engagement, Jaganators. Enjoy and thank you in advance for your support. And I do believe, isn't that your PayPal information right there
Yes,
at the
it
end?
is. Thank you,
Oh
everyone.
my God. So see, there you go. You got it on the screen. You know what
Yes.
I mean? We gonna put it, we got it, we put it on the glass. We put it on glass, just like we used to do at the strip club. Put it on the glass. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Have a great show.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Jay. Have a great day.
That was too funny.
Yeah, it
But yes,
is. It
everyone,
is.
please like the video. It's important because then it's going to be pushed into the algorithm. So please, people, like the video, like the video. And yeah, normally I don't ask for PayPal except for the streamer that I did have at the end. But since I am blocked from live, that means I make no money.
Mm, that is ridiculous. Yeah, and that's the crazy part too. Like you playing with my money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it's
she's
not
playing with
necessary.
everything for what? After a truce. It's not even like we did have a
Like,
conversation and nobody does that. Nobody will take
no.
because I did copyright one time the thumbnail of Donat because he had literally just used my thumbnail. Like just to use my thumbnail.
Hmm.
But not if he
Right,
took
right.
my picture and put it on his thumbnail, which he did. Why would I copyright because he put my picture? If he's talking about me, why would he not put my picture? Like, could you imagine if we were there just copywriting every thumbnail of
Right,
everyone?
right.
But this woman, the Danny, the worst woman in
I
the
don't have that
world.
type of time. I got stuff to do.
Yes. Yes. Like walking my dog, blowing my nose. I think
Like,
this is
yeah.
more important than doing this. And now they're acting as if the fact that Amber was being confronted for the weird thing that were happening.
Now they're trying to say now we're being the bullies now, right? Bullying is on this side, not the other side.
Exactly. They were like, oh, yes, blowing my nose is more important than freaking Danny the robot. I'm so sorry. I'm so petty because I just love the image I created with her. Because she calls herself the Avengers. That's why there is the Captain America shield.
Oh, are the Avengers? Are they the Avengers? Is that what it is?
She's calling herself an Avenger. I'm like, you're an Avenger of pittiness. You're an Avenger of BS. No, because I am a petty person. She is a loser, like you say.
I I call myself an X-Man. I say, what is it? I was talking to Mike. I said, I'm Rogue. I said, you know why? Because you can't touch me. But if I touch you, I'm taking all your power. And
Woo!
I can fly.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Let me stop. But I
Oh, hello, Danny. Danny. Nice to see you. Christine, Babita, Dragon, Cat. I am so happy to see everyone. Oh, yay. So yeah, that is what is going on with the whole Amber thing. The conversation was complicated. I did
Mhm.
I think it was not it was as non-toxic as it could have been.
Mm,
That's what I think.
okay.
Because
Okay.
I
So
was
that
trying to
it was the best
control the
outcome that
chat.
could possibly happen.
Exactly, because when you come in a situation where it's literally like, okay, you need to explain yourself, this is not going to be a fun
Hmm.
experience.
Right, 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 right. I don't understand. Like, I don't know. Some people have too much time on their hands, I think. All this setup and go behind and troll and follow people around and do this. And now I'm taking this and I'm copywriting this and I'm doing this. And I like, what? Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just like,
Like,
let's say that you go on a platform where you know people are mad at you and you have to explain yourself. Do you expect to have a fun experience?
No, no,
There you go.
no,
I don't
no.
understand why they were
You
like,
bet.
oh, this is bullying. I was like, no, 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 no. The setup was never going to be comfortable. This was an
Right,
uncomfortable conversation with a with black people. I just think
right,
about the
right.
thing. But yeah, it was an uncomfortable conversation. It went as well as it could go. And at the end, Amber
Yeah,
dropped out, which was her right.
right, right. Because she didn't have to come up there in the first place. Like,
She
you
didn't.
don't have
And
to
she
go into
stayed.
enemy territory.
Yeah, and she stayed like 1 hour and something. Do people really believe
Okay,
that if she was being bullied mercilessly, she would have stayed for like 1 hour?
right, right,
It was an uncomfortable conversation. They were uncomfortable question, and unfortunately, her answers just gave more question
right, right.
because it's just that's all that happened yesterday. It was not
Hmm.
supposed to be a kumbaya. We all love each other. No, it was always gonna
Uh,
be a uncomfortable conversation,
right,
and it
right.
was. So the fact that those weirdos are talking about it as if poor little Amber, as if they really gave a shit about any victim. Those people
Right,
don't give a damn about any victim. They don't care
right,
about justice. They don't care about
right.
anything. All they want is to bash Jaguar. So if to bash Jaguar, they need to act as if they have any type of moral high ground, they will.
Hmm. And it's for the content, right? Because they have nothing else they can
Yes.
talk about. Clearly, there's nowhere else to go with this, right? The whole world, and there's nowhere else to go. So we're gonna take whatever we can to hold on to whatever little kite tails, coat tails, whatever we can hold on to, to not let it go. It, which is once again corny, but
Exactly. It's corny. Like the moment that they blocked me, it was such clearly a coordinated attack because the moment they blocked me, so many videos appeared about Jaguar saying, "We're exposing Jag." And I was just like, oh, yeah. There was one of them, it was King Pain, and he said something
hmm.
like Jag had intercourse with minors.
Mm. And like like what bothers me is this thing of throwing around SA as a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Like that really bothers me because that's not something that you should ever, 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 ever put on anybody. I don't care how much you don't like that person.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
should
agree.
never throw that around. And I've seen it thrown around a lot lately on people just because like, oh, well, you're a blah, 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 or you're a da, 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 da. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
timeout, you know? Like that's something that you don't need to throw around just willy-nilly or just because you're pissed at somebody because it seems to me that's what, at least in American society, that's always what they use to discredit someone. That's the first thing that they always go to is to use that. And it takes away from the real victims that were essayed by these real monsters that are out here when you throw it around like it means nothing.
And the worst part
Like,
is
and that
but the worst part is that they are gonna throw it on people willy-nilly, and then when they're actual predators, they're gonna be saying like, well, you're judging them too fast.
and so what does that look like? What does that mean they are? I'm just gonna put that question out there and leave that there to dangle in the air. Because if you're willing to
Exactly.
falsely accuse somebody of that, and then people that are actually monsters you're willing to defend, what does that make you?
Exactly.
Because I don't rock with no predators in that sense. I don't care who it is. I don't care if the whole entertainment industry has to come down. It don't matter to me.
Preach.
Like,
They don't care. They don't care about victim. That's why they disgust me. When Kingpin is taking the most
yeah.
ridiculous and flimsiest accusation, because the people who are accusing Jag of being you know, a predator to children are people like Lamisha,
Mm-hmm.
who said that Jag had intercourse with her own son, her deceased
Where
son.
do oh God, where do
Lamisha is
people get
lies.
this stuff?
Yo, Lamisha lies. She wakes up, she lies. She's on the toilet, she lies. She goes take it, she lies. She's always lying. And they know she's a liar, but they're gonna take her accusation and start saying it on their channel, but then not name her as the source. Because they know that if they were to say, so Lamisha is saying that Jaguar did that, this would make them look like a joke because they are a joke.
Like, where do you get this stuff from? Do you understand what type of mind frame you have to be in to grab something like that so heinous and make it up and put it on someone else? It's already
Mm-hmm.
heinous in itself, the activity that you're saying, right? But to grab
Mm-hmm.
that, right? You didn't say, "Oh, she punched me in my face when she saw me. Oh, she cussed me out. Oh, she stole $300." You're not saying stuff like that. You're going like skyrocketing beyond disgusting at this point. And where is your
Yes,
mind to where you take that and that's what you put on somebody? Like, your mind has to be gone as well to feel like at any point that oh yeah, they just said whatever and now I'm going to say this about them and get them back. Like, no, it doesn't go there.
it shouldn't.
Like, it's not okay. Not okay. Not okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not okay.
And then,
And her
yeah,
son
yeah,
is has passed away. That is not
yes,
okay. That is not okay.
yeah, they're disgusting.
That is highly disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Highly disrespectful. But these people think they're protected behind this keyboard. So, they think they can say whatever they want as long as they're in internet land, but
Well, they cannot
then
because
they
this is
they realize
disgusting.
that, even in internet land,
Mm-hmm.
even in internet land, there are boundaries and there are repercussions and there are consequences for your actions. So, you know, but what do I know? I'm just saying.
Oh, look, there is a comment of a Sashia Rogers. Are you guys trying to do damage control for Jai because she effed up when she did that to us? I don't know if why she's talking about Ali because she never talked to Ali in person. I guess they were talking about
I don't see
MB,
it.
which is Amber. But all I can say is that no, we're not doing damage
Hmm.
control. We're talking about event that happened because now the troll are talking about it and the troll trying to hack as if they have any type of moral high ground, which they don't. The only moral high ground that they have is that they are trolls. Is troll is moral. Their perseverance of being troll is their only moral high ground. The perseverance of being the worst.
My my question is, why would someone think that anyone has to do damage control for Jag? Jag's a grown woman, and I have seen Jag
Exactly.
stand 10 toes down through before anybody knew anything, stand 10 toes down and represent herself in whatever the situation is. So why would she need any of us to
Hmm.
do damage control for her? Come on. Grown
Exactly.
people know
And
how to
like I
stand on
said,
their own and do their own. Okay? Come on. We
exactly.
grown here. This
And
grown side of the track.
sincerely, what are we saying? I'm just saying that this was an uncomfortable conversation, and those weirdo are acting as if they have any type of morality to stand behind. They have all done worse to each other, to other people. This was never gonna be a fun conversation. This was never gonna be a conversation where people were gonna be like, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Right. Right.
So for them to act as if this conversation means anything is pathetic, but they are pathetic. So who is surprised? Okay, Sashia,
Right.
I need you to just
Right.
disappear. You're annoying me so much. Where is she?
And
Oh, fine.
if it would have turned out well, if it would have turned out well, like let's say in perfect bunny land, right? It would have turned out perfectly
Mm-hmm.
well and everybody's kiss, kiss, kiss. Guess what? You would have still had something bad to say. So it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter because
Exactly.
you're not
Exactly.
out there trying to make good. You're out there trying to spin some stuff. So come on,
Exactly. You
let's be
cannot be
real here.
there. Like literally, they were saying, Jag is trying to make that woman dox herself by giving her name and her date of birth. And my only reaction was that wasn't Donat putting wasn't wasn't Danny calling Lamisha's mother? Wasn't she calling the police? Wasn't she calling everyone to dox everyone, everything, everywhere, all at
Did
once?
she?
Yeah, she's the worst. She's always trying to dox people. She's all Donut was showing my Facebook page, was showing my baby, because I had one picture with a kid I don't even know the name of. Like those people have no respect for anyone, and then they're gonna say, Jag was trying to make her dox herself. Fuck off. Really?
You was calling somebody's mama?
Yes. On the internet, being filmed and being like,
Boy, let me tell you, honey.
so that little bitch is there sitting down being like, Jack made her try to dox herself. You is saying that? You freaking weirdo, shut up. Like how can people, and that's also a thing that I find interesting with like human nature. How can you be so fucked up and then look at someone else and be like, that person is doing wrong?
Because you be lying to yourself all day. You lie to yourself all day. You tell yourself all types of lies. All types of
Damn, the lie
lies.
must be good. The lie must smell good, taste
Mm-hmm.
good. Because nah, you can
Mm-hmm.
that woman is there doxing every single person on this planet, and then she's like, how dare Jack make her dox herself? Really, girl?
Oh my god.
And the worst part is, Steph, this is really her voice.
It goes exactly with that clown picture though. That's why I keep laughing because every time you do it, the clown, like I can hear the clown actually speaking in the voice that you're making. So I'm like,
Yes, the little children. Okay, that's Danny. So that woman is there sitting down and being like, Jack is doxing. Danny, sit down, sit down, sit down. Let's sit down. Like, let's
have you
sit
ever
down.
seen that movie? Have you ever seen that movie Leprechaun?
No.
There's a movie called I think it's Leprechaun or something like that. Every time you do that, it reminds me of that movie Leprechaun. That little evil leprechaun was out there.
Yo, she's an evil freaking leprechaun or something. Yo,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
it's okay. It's okay because she is everything that you can think of. She has the voice of, and she doesn't show her face, and then she dares act as if she has any type of moral compass. Even respecting your truth was too hard for her. Like it was too hard, it was too
Yeah, that
difficult. She
was
was like,
whack.
damn, I have to be evil.
Yeah,
And
that
then she's
was
sitting down now and looking at us right in the eyes and saying that someone is bullying. Really, that bitch called Lamisha's mom.
That's out of order. You know how out of order that is? Like, I'm telling you.
We know, yo, we know Lamisha lied. The dog know Lamisha lied,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone knows that Lamisha lied. You don't need to call her mom
Yeah, that's
to
ridiculous.
verify the information. It's okay. The moment she started talking about snake venom, we kind of got it that it was kind of BS.
Mm,
I don't know if you know Lamisha.
mm. I didn't watch her fully. I caught
Mhm,
a couple of minutes, I think, when she was on Atwood, maybe. And I saw the
mm,
part when she was crying real heavy, but I didn't watch everything because I told you my discernment is like spot on. So when I get
mm,
vibes like I just walk away from it. And that's what I did. I just like, no,
mm.
I'm not feeling that. And so I just walked away from it because it just something about it I just wasn't feeling. And then later on I heard that, it wasn't necessarily a true story that
Yeah.
was being told. It was fictional story, you know, a
Mhm.
very interesting and detailed fictional story, but it wasn't. So yeah, my discernment is spot on. Like I'm like, and I'll be like, no, 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 I'm good, and I'll just go, I'll just go on to something else. Like
And did you
so,
need to call her mommy to know that it was a lie?
no, no,
There you go.
mm-mm,
There you go.
no. Like why would that be any of my business to call her mother and say like to
Mhm.
say what? There's people
Your
every
daughter
day
is
that's on
lying.
YouTube lying.
Thank you.
I mean, what do you think clickbait is?
Thank you. But
Like,
then,
I'm not calling your
but
parents.
yes. But then now that person, that evil clown, who is literally a clown, is gonna be like, Jack is a bully. Bitch, you called someone's mom. Sit down. Sit down. Sit
Right,
down.
right.
You can't judge
And the
anyone.
balls on
You
you for
cannot
that.
judge anyone.
Like that's wild. Like it's always wild to me the like the lengths that people will go as if you don't live in real life at some point.
Hmm.
Like, that yeah, too far. Too far. Too far. And God help you if you run into somebody that will go just as far as you. Like,
Hmm.
God help, because then it becomes a tragedy, right? Like, there are a lot of people that'll go too far. So, you might want to be careful. Like, honestly, you might want to be careful about stuff like that because you don't know how far somebody will go once they feel like they've been, attacked, or, they feel like they're unsafe. Like, we've seen it happen many times. Like, it's just,
Exactly.
I don't understand that.
I agree.
Mm-mm.
I think it's pathetic to look at someone like Kulu. What is his name? Kululu. That's a YouTuber, Kululu.
Oh, yeah, because I don't know all the. I'm like,
Me
huh?
neither. I had never heard of Kululu before. Okay. But then Kululu
Lulu.
decided
Lulu.
Kululu. I'm like Kululu. That's his name for me. So
Lulu.
that dumbass found nothing better to do than to put Odell and Jag's picture up, saying, I know where they are, which he didn't, of course. Like, it was just random picture. But those people are there doxing to this point, finding private picture of people, putting it on the internet. And then there's Danny next to it. Jag, that's that woman. You're just like, are we living in a two-tier system?
And they're trying to find where they are for what? For what?
Oh, because they're
What?
obsessed. because they're obsessed with Jaguar being on the run because she has a warrant for her arrest. So they want her to go to prison.
That's her business. Like, I don't understand. Like, people, I'm all about stay in your lane and mind your business because you don't want people to be digging through your stuff. Like, mind your
Exactly.
business.
And just to say to everyone, Jag is not on the run. The warrant is like it's BS. Okay, if Jag was on the run, would she be on the freaking internet?
Right. Like, come
Okay, they're
on.
just
Like,
doing
they
that to
don't
be able to be
understand.
a nuisance. They just want to be a nuisance.
And when you, and let's just play, right? Let's just play in our minds. So when
Yeah, yeah.
you said where she was and you were gonna go get her, or somebody's gonna go get her, and then she'd be arrested again, then what are you gonna do? Who are you gonna talk about now?
They're gonna talk about her. They're gonna continue. They're gonna
Right.
document
Because
how she was in
now,
prison. Hmm?
like,
They're gonna do
dude,
Orange is
like,
the
come
New
on, get
Black
a
season.
life.
They're gonna do Orange is the New Black season 7. I don't know.
I don't, dude, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, oh, we know where she lives. So what? Like, huh? We all live somewhere. The
And
heck?
that's the truth.
Get, I know where you live. Okay. Come up to this door and see what happened. Okay.
And why do you want to know where I live? Why do you want to know where I live?
Right.
Why is that interesting to you? What does
Like,
that bring to your life?
I don't care nothing. I don't care nothing about that. Like, dude, unless Jag gonna make me dinner, because I heard she could cook. Unless Jag gonna make me dinner, that's the only time I need to know where you live. That's it. Other than that, what we doing? You
I
need an
don't know.
autograph? What you want? You want an autograph? You want her to sing you a song? Like, what you want from her? What you want? Jag, sign your autograph and send it to these people so they can stop. Because clearly they want something. They want some memorabilia from Jaguar Wright. Like, clearly. Like, people whack. I'm sorry. I can't do the corny people. I can't do it. I
They are
can't do
so
it. They
corny.
corny
I
as hell.
understand. Yeah, they are corny. They're pathetic. Like, can you imagine one of the troll was literally doing all that he could to say that Jaguar Wright when he was younger had stolen his bike?
How many years
Yes,
ago was the bike stolen? Allegedly.
when he was a kid.
So we talking about at least 10 plus years ago. And he talking
No,
about a
like
stolen bike.
30 is old. He's old as fuck. Like 40 something for sure, minimum.
So
Like this is not a
Jaguar
child.
stole his bike. Allegedly, when she was a kid, she stole his bike. Honey, get over it. You can't ride that bike no more. You can't ride that
Oh
bike
my god.
no more. Like,
And yet the pain is
I
still
don't know
there.
about y'all, but where I live, the people that
Hmm.
ride bikes with book bags, they're homeless. I tell you
Oh
no
shit.
lie. They are. People that ride bikes and have book bags, they are homeless. The homeless, they look like regular folks, but the only reason why you know that they're homeless is because they all have bikes. They all have bikes. They do have a way to get around. They have bikes and they have book bags. If you see somebody walking to the grocery store with a book bag on, most likely they're homeless, and they'll take their bike and they'll go. Nothing against the homeless, but I'm just saying, bro. Like, you can't ride that bike no more. You too big for that bike, most likely.
Yes, yes.
It was probably like a tricycle or something. Like, what are we talking about right now? What are we talking about? A power
I don't
wheel? She
know.
stole your power wheel? Like, what's
She
going
stole
on?
his home.
What is
She
going
stole his
on?
home. I don't know. But he did a couple of live talking about the bike and then trying to do like a GoFundMe for him to get a new bike to replace the bike that he lost 30 years ago.
So he a clown too, because he gonna be riding around on one of them little bikes too, right? Cause them clowns be on them little bikes too.
Yes.
They be on them little tiny bikes, so he a clown too. That's what you're telling me? We dealing with
Yes, but
clowns and
he's a
cornballs
little
today.
he's a little count. Exactly. That's all the troll farm is composed of.
Done. I'm
Moron
done.
and
When you said the
morons.
bike, I was done.
Yo, I would,
I'm
you
done.
have to
I'm
see
done with
me
the
listening to that and just being like, a bike? The bike? What bike? And just not understanding why we're talking about this. And then after that, someone is telling me about SA. I'm like, how can we talk about a bike and then after you want me to talk about SA? This is too much for me. This is too much stupidity for me. Steph, you're frozen. Are you still here?
uh-oh.
Oh, dear Lord.
Did I go out? I might have gone out.
Yeah, for like 5 seconds. Are you back?
So the comments are cracking me up right now. So I'm like, I'm trying not to look because I'm they got me dying in the comments.
Well, it is true. It is bike gate. Back to the leprechaun Steph when he rides the bike. Yeah, he's a leprechaun on bike. Freaking idiot. So yeah, now they're trying to accuse Jaguar of
That's
stealing a
wild.
bike. Yeah. That's how much they're just throwing shit out like that. Like they're just trying. They're trying. They're desperate.
Yeah, I'm done with the bike. I ain't got nothing else to say about this bike. The fact that you said that and you were serious is a problem for
Yes.
me because your, your bike,
Oh
bro, your
my god.
bike,
Yes.
dang.
And that is the boyfriend of Donat, by
Mm,
the way. You know the
you
guy who
said the
put
boyfriend.
the yeah. They're crossing sword.
Don't, Maggie, don't put me up here on the spot like because you know I don't know nothing about this. My filter is strong. But my filter goes down from time to time. So I'm just gonna say, Lord Jesus, help me. Cause I'm yeah.
Yes, they
Oh
are crossing
no,
sword.
no,
The man,
no.
yeah, I'm
So,
telling you. I'm telling you,
so why
all
his
those morons are connected together.
so why his boyfriend just don't buy him a new bike?
Donat is the one
Why
that started the GoFundMe for him because, you
for the
know,
bike?
for the bike.
Now you know you can go to Walmart and get a bike for about $100.
But Donat is waiting to get the money from his sugar mama.
Oh God. If you don't have $100 for your boyfriend for a bike, I don't know what we doing with ourselves right now. I don't know what
But
type of
he
relationship we have right now.
but he is doing an audition to be in Wakanda forever.
My
Yes.
friend was in she was in what's it called in that movie.
You should
But
said that to Donat because he's probably gonna be really jealous of your friend. Because he's still
yeah, he
auditioning to be
probably
an
would be.
extra. He's still
Yeah,
auditioning to
she's
be
been
an
in a couple of
extra.
different movies.
Oh,
Mm,
Donat. Poor Donat. She's living the dream of Donat.
yeah, she really is. She really is. She's
Yes.
you know.
I bet she
Mm,
can buy
mm,
a
mm.
bike to her lover.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
No, Donat
Buy a
needs to
whole
do a
car.
GoFundMe. No.
Yeah, you
Donat is
know.
still in Wakanda forever, thinking about being one of the extra that dies after 2 seconds.
Mm,
Like that
mm,
is what.
mm.
Oh my god! They should have put him as one of the. You know the one who have like the big circle in their mouth because like that for once he won't be able to talk. Like he was just gonna shut up for once.
Oh man.
So yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
that man who's crying about a bike is crossing sword with Donat, who is putting other people's kid picture on his screen.
Yeah, that's not a good look at all.
But Jaguar is the bully. But his boyfriend is the one that is busting a nut when women cry.
Mm,
That's what he said.
mm.
Yeah, when he made me cry
That's
because I was so
disgusting.
surprised that he was such a crazy person. He was on his live being like, "Oh my god, I busted a nut," and I was like, did I did I cure homophobia?"
Yeah, like, once again, here I am with, with the common sense with these people. But I would be,
Hmm.
if he's trying to get on set and be on set and be considered to be a regular on set, he might want to watch what he says online, because they see stuff like that. Don't think that they
Hmm.
don't. They see stuff like that, and how you carry yourself publicly. Yeah, they take that into consideration. So he might want to think about that, just from somebody that knows somebody that's been there. And not just my
Exactly.
friend. I've had family members too that have been in movies and commercials and stuff like that. Like, you might want to watch it. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, that could be
Like
why
now,
you're still waiting.
yo, that man who is so pro whatever the hell, like in Hollywood, you have to be extremely left, right? That
Mm,
man is
yeah.
sitting down looking at me because I am from 80 and saying that I eat
Mhm.
dog and cat. And then after that, he's going to insult Donald Trump. Pick your lane, motherfucker. Pick a lane.
Yeah, you just want beef with the whole world. Like, it's literally like you want the whole world to come at you. And it's like, dude, you must not like yourself very much. That's what that sounds like. Sounds like we have some insecurity issues and we don't love ourselves. So, maybe you need a hug, or maybe you need some, something, but you don't love yourself, bro, because you're just fighting against everybody. It's like, why? Why?
Hmm. And being
But,
racist and misogynist and just, you want to go into Hollywood. You want to go
yeah.
into Hollywood and you're coding Donald Trump.
Yeah. I
And
don't
Donald
know.
Trump is getting inaugurated today, right? On Malcolm,
Yes. Yes.
On, on, on Martin Luther King Day.
Martin. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Yes, he
Yeah, I was like
is. And I'm
searching.
going.
I was like, ooh.
And I told somebody, I said, I'm going to check the price of eggs and butter as soon as I can, because it better drop. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So how do you
Oh
feel to
man.
how do you feel? I think a lot of American now must be feeling a lot. I wonder if they're really gonna run
Um,
away from the country or not.
I'm not going anywhere. Like, before, I was actually looking to leave the country. I was looking at a place to leave during the last administration, because it was so crazy and so
Ooh.
expensive. It was like, I got to figure this out. But now I'm cool. I want to see what happens. Like, um I don't put all my faith in government, period. But, we're here now, and we have 4 years, and they've said a lot of things that I think, if they implement them and it's not just lip service, it's going to be a good thing. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I hope that they do what they say they're going to do. Like, that's it. Like, I hope they do it. If they do, then, and for me, it's like, if the price of eggs cannot be $15, and the price of butter is not $10, and it can go back to like the normal price, and gas can
Mhm,
go down to where, and homes and rent can go down, okay, we won. That's a win for me, because there's way too many people living on the street right now. Like, way too many people living
mhm,
on the street. And it's ridiculous, and way too many people with jobs living on the street. Like, how do you have a job and you're still living on the street because you can't afford to live? That's unacceptable. So if we can kind of curtail that stuff, I will call that a
mhm.
win. And of course, help find these children.
Yeah, for
It's a win.
sure. But I agree that the plight of the normal people needs to also be addressed. That's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
the administration that is on, because just saying beautiful word is not enough now.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think people they're not going to let it slide this time. I think people have had it up to their eyeballs with the nonsense. So I don't think
Yeah.
they're going to let it slide. I don't think people are going to let it go, which is a good thing because sometimes, we get comfortable, we get complacent, and so we just let things go. But yeah, like I'm hoping, you know, if not next 4 years, we got to pick somebody else. So I
Mhm.
mean, that's the way it goes. $1 an egg.
Yeah. That's crazy for
Yeah,
real. That's really
it's
crazy.
crazy.
And
Yeah,
I was gonna ask you something. I forgot. I'm so annoyed with myself.
it's okay. I always remember at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm asleep.
Exactly. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. Oh well, it's life. But
You
yeah,
can
no,
text it to me. You can text it to me when you
exactly.
when you think of it, and then
Exactly,
I'll have it
exactly,
next time.
exactly. But yeah, I understand why people voted how they voted, and it's so crazy because
Hmm.
the people who claim to be Democrats, like O'Donnell, but are spurting things that even hardcore Trumpists never said to me. Like no
Mm,
Trumpist ever said that because I am from 80, I eat dog and cat.
right.
None of ever. I've never heard that. But since I've been in that community with Jaguar, it is the one that claimed to be a Democrat that is there telling me that I eat dog and cat.
Yep. I don't know what happened. Something happened, but like my mother told me before, like I think Lincoln was part of the Republican Party, right? So originally,
Mhm.
the black people were Republicans if you voted for him or wanted to vote for him or supported him, whatever. And then at some point it changed to the Democratic Party. I don't know exactly when it changed. I can't remember, but it seems like the shift is slowly starting to go back to
Mhm.
so it's kind of strange. It's just kind of strange, just like what's going on and how far left they've gone, because really it's in the middle where you work things out. Like you can be far right,
Exactly.
far left, but you really got to be in the middle. You got to understand that, especially with politics, you got to be able to work together and have a little bit of everything to really make it work the way it's supposed to. So you know um yeah, how we've got so like split to where we can't even come to the middle and say, okay, yeah, that's okay, and yeah, that's okay, but yeah, that's not, and yeah, that's not. I don't know. I don't know what's happened. Like it's weird to me.
I
It's
don't
weird to me.
understand I don't understand extremism, because the moment you start being extreme, that's when you get into cognitive dissonance.
Yep.
Because what you hate about the other party, you will be doing it too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because if you're too
It's the
extreme, then you're no better. You need to be more in the
right,
middle. You can lean
right,
towards one thing or the other, but you need to be more
right,
calm. And I just feel that
right.
the world is getting radicalized.
Right. Yeah. And it goes like with the saying the always and never, or never and
Mhm.
always. Like it's never always, it's never never. Like it's not, you never use those terms
Mhm.
always and never, because there's so, they're like right and left pretty much. It's like
Mhm.
sometimes, maybe, once in a while, you know.
I
So
agree.
yeah, like so yeah, I don't like that, but I'm hoping that people are starting to see that this separation division is not good for the country as a whole. We cannot move forward if we continue to stay divided, find ways to divide us, find ways to to fight amongst each other. Like we can't continue like this. We have to be able to come together and realize that the country is important as a whole. And, there are certain things that are very important, and there are certain things that, are secondary, right? Like, and it's okay. Like, once we fix these things, then we can work on these other things and have discussions about them and, get to a happy medium, hopefully. But yeah. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
The
God
first time
bless
I
America.
really the first time I really saw extremists is when I got into the Jaguar Right situation.
Mm,
Because before that, I always had the ability to have a conversation with someone just to agree on the basic fact, just fact.
hmm hmm Right,
But it
right,
was the first time in my life that I couldn't even agree on simple fact,
right. You
and
couldn't
that
agree.
everything and anything will be used against you.
hmm And you can't agree to disagree either. Clearly, can't do that
You
either with people.
always get so extra.
Yep,
I don't know
yep.
why.
Yeah, me either. Because I mean, because that's one thing like we say all the time on Mike's channel is like, you can have your difference of opinion. You don't have to like anything I say. You don't even have to like me. But if you're on the same page with what this mission is, then we're on the same team. Understand that. Like
Exactly.
we're on the same team for that. Everything else we can be opposites on. But and like it's like when you see the superhero movies, like you always
Mhm.
see the bad guys and the good guys, but they always get together. At least with the X Men and the Brotherhood always got to fight together to fight somebody else that's bigger than them, and then they go back to fighting each other later. Like it's the same kind of concept, you know. But I don't know.
It's like I'm telling you, it's like how can you be there, talk so much shit? Why is there an echo of my voice? Can you
You
hear
hear an
the
echo?
echo?
No, but
Yes.
I wouldn't hear it on my side. The other side would hear it. Everybody else might hear it.
Okay. Chat, please let me know if you hear an echo from my side because this is annoying. But yeah, I just find it so weird that they cannot even agree on the simplest thing, and that they cannot even accept that people are human. Like if you act like a human for 5 seconds, or lose control like a human for 5 seconds, they act as if you are a crazy person.
Yep, yep, yep. It's the I think, and I don't know if it's around the world because I'm just from America, but I feel like the American
Hello,
concept.
Jag.
It's Jag in here.
Yeah,
Hey, look at you.
love the headband. I love the color on you.
Yes, I do. I can't hear you though.
We can hear you. We can
Is
hear
she
you.
she saying something?
Yeah, but I don't hear her.
Yeah, I don't
We
hear
don't
you.
hear
No, we
you.
can't hear
We don't
you.
hear you.
That blue does look nice on her. I love that too.
Yo, the blue
Pop.
looks so nice.
It pops. It
Yes.
pops. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I think it's like maybe an American thing where we demand perfection from everyone, but no one is. And then it's like you
Hmm.
set yourself up for failure. Even with politicians, like you want them to be perfect in a sense to get to be president and this and that and all this other stuff. It's like, but it's not even realistic because nobody
No, it's not.
is. Nobody is. So why are we demanding these things? And then when we see them do something that's out of order, we want to take them down. Like it doesn't make any sense. Hey,
Yes, we
All
can
right,
hear you now.
you can hear me?
yes.
Fabulous. Understand this. And you've been doing this on Zoom. Every now and then, StreamYard acts a monkey's ass. And it just does whatever it wants to do. The echo was there for a short while, but it cleared right up. And sometimes the easiest way to do that is just to drop down and come back. But you got to make sure that I'm able to let you up so you can get back in. So I'll be listening. I'm listening. I got a lot going on. And see, now I
Ooh.
got the echo and it's time to go. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so I think that's what happens is that we have this false
Mhm.
view of what we feel like our politicians or leaders should be, right? They should be perfect in every way. And, if they falter from that, then they're terrible and this and that. And it's like, but nobody is perfect. Nobody's not going to be falter. Like you can have the greatest resume and there's still going to be something with you that's something's wrong. Like that's just the way it is. And it's weird to me that people demand that and knowing that I mean, we're not. I'm not. Nobody is. It's weird.
But what disgusts me the most with that is that they are gonna be basically just waiting for you to do something human.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like they want you to be triggered. They're just salivating,
Mhm.
waiting for you to do the wrong things, do the wrong move, lose your cool for 1 second, and then use it against you.
Mhm.
Like for me, the fact that they came out and started doing so many live and video talking about Amber, I was just
Mhm.
like, that was never going to be a fun conversation. You're doing this clearly just to be the worst. There's other people basically taking private photo of people and putting them on the internet, but this is not bad. This is not a problem.
Right. Right. And she entered of her own volition. Nobody dragged her into the
Exactly.
chat. So, and she left when she felt like she had had enough, I'm sure. So,
Exactly. And I don't blame her for living. And I don't blame like Grace for being pissed off. And I don't blame Jack for being pissed off. Like people are human and will have human reaction and human
right.
emotion. Like I was one of the person because when she was crying, some people would say that she was manipulating. And I was just
Mhm.
like, dude, she's a human and she's crying. Because I don't think that
Right.
having emotion should be punished.
Right. 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 Right.
But those people don't have that type of mentality.
No,
They're
they
gonna
don't
say,
have that
"Oh,
type of
poor
empathy
Amber."
either.
Hmm. They don't.
Mhm.
They don't. They don't have empathy. They don't have morality. They don't have decorum. They don't have. They have nothing.
Yeah. Because what they want to see is somebody get, I mean, and we were talking about this the other day, like you
Yeah.
act as if you don't want to see the car wreck, but you do because you slow down to look at it to see what's going on. And you could keep driving and not pay attention to it, but no, you want to see the crazy, you want to see it get ripped apart. As much as you want to act
Exactly.
like you don't, you're you're still waiting for it, like you said. You're waiting for that, you know and if you can't get it, you'll cause it yourself, right?
Exactly. And it's so
Mm.
interesting that they are trying to do all that they're doing. At the moment that the documentary are coming out about Diddy, there's another one that's coming out with Natanya. And in February,
Mm.
we're gonna learn who are the co-conspirator on the Rico case.
I hope so.
No, no, no. They
I
have
hope so.
to. No, no, they have to. Like the
Okay.
government already know who are the people, the co-conspirator. It's just that they didn't want to tell Diddy,
Um. Mm.
so they didn't put a motion to be like, I want to know, like who is being, put in with me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I wonder how
they
many names are going
were
to be names
ordered
we don't know.
minimum four because to do a RICO you need to have 5 person.
Mm.
So there are four
I
people
wonder if
that
they're
need
going
to
to
be
be people
named.
we know or people we don't know. Because, like I said, those the companies, we might not know their names, but I wonder.
And but for me, it's just the timing of all of it. It's like trying to because now they were so concentrated on Ali Carter that they were not talking about Jaguar because there's nothing to say about Jaguar
Mm-hmm.
except if they invent something. Like they can
Right.
say something positive because she's doing a lot of positive thing, but that's not what they're looking for.
Right.
They want negative, they want drama, they want uh psyche eval, they want to go for her to go to prison and stuff like that. That's what they want as news, but there is nothing. But now that the co-conspirator are going to be named, so wonder if someone that is called Jay-Z is going to be named allegedly, maybe, who knows.
Mm-hmm.
So now suddenly the attack on Jag needs to come back up. Suddenly they need to put
Um.
me in the back up because they don't want me to be able to talk. It's all about discrediting Jaguar. Why?
Right. Because she already said what she said. And it's
Mhm.
already out there. We already know what came from her. We already know what's going on. We already see victims coming out. So you can't put the milk back in the bottle, honey. Like, it's out there now. So you're going to discredit her for what? Like, you
Be
can't
to
discredit the
protect
truth.
someone, to
Yeah,
protect
the truth
someone,
is the truth.
because
That's it.
they keep on doing that. Because look at it. Diddy put out a new amendment because he wanted to force the government to drop the charges, because he's saying basically that, first of all, the 9 video that Cassie gave, so they call her victim one, but whatever, we know it's Cassie. They
Hmm.
say that she was having fun on those videos, which is an argument that he said at the beginning. Like, this was argument that he was saying even when he didn't want to pay the 30 million. So why is he coming back into that argument now? It's like he wants to distract us so that we feel that there is something going on and that he can win. Each time that he's trying to act as if there is something that could be done, is because something is coming out.
He,
And then
like,
in that thing, and then in that thing,
mhm.
he said that no celebrity, no one of notoriety were at those parties. They were not parties, they were um sexual activities between two consenting adults. Why is he saying that no celebrity are being named when we know that people are going to be named in February? And why is he trying to discredit, you know Cassie now again? It's just really weird.
I okay, so I feel like uh, Puffy has been in jail long enough to detox from all the drugs that he's been taking. I mean, maybe not.
Substances.
He could be getting, yeah, substances. Sorry, all the substances that he's been taking. Now, someone could be slipping him some, but this man is clearly not in his right mind. Like,
Mhm.
you're like, I've been saying this from the beginning. He is not here with us. He lives somewhere else. And in
Mhm.
somewhere else, this is just all a misunderstanding. He's not
Mm.
here with us. Like, he's not even, just the way he replies to stuff. You're not here with us, babe. You're not here. Mm-mm.
He's
No.
not, but at the same time, it's the timing. And Lily's play is saying BJ investigate. Do you know BJ investigate?
Who? No, who's that?
She's a YouTuber. I think she's a
Mm-hmm.
lawyer. I went over that filing yesterday. Yeah, she's a really good YouTuber, but I read the filing too. And all I can
Mm-hmm.
say is that he already said that. He even admitted in that filing that the video he's talking about, he saw them back in 2024, even in 2023. He's saying to the court, why, since we saw that those videos back in those days, why was the filing not dismissed? Clearly, Cassie is having a blast. That's basically what he's saying. That is not something new. Why is he doing that now? It's like
Right.
trying to, put like dirt in our eyes, trying to make us look somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
because he doesn't want us to bring attention maybe to the Rico case and to his co-conspirator that are going to be named. That's why he's trying to help his celebrity friend
Yeah.
and try to still act as if this was just a thing that happened between him and Cassie.
Right. And the
But
thing
that's
is,
not true.
the fact that he believes that by bringing it up again is going to get people to change their view or their glance or their gaze tells you that he's out of his right mind, because nobody's switching their glance at this point. We're looking right at it and we're not moving until you give us some answers. Like, he's
But
that,
like, it's like when he was trying to get out with all his like like he kept on doing bail hearing, bail hearing, bail hearing. I think he did
mm-hmm,
3 or 4. And then like he doesn't admit defeat. But what I
right,
find curious is that he's going back with an argument that is so old right now, when he probably knows that those are not the only tape. Okay, those are the tape that were used because Cassie had kept them as collateral
Mm-hmm.
to show what was going on. But those are not the only thing that happened. We know that Diddy had a kink for filming thing all the time.
Yeah.
All his victim, which is not
Yep.
only Cassie,
His
were saying that he
narcissism.
was exactly. I don't know why they always want to film. They're weirdos.
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird.
But for him to act as if, oh, those 9 videos are only the videos that they have, that's because he doesn't know how many real video the feds have.
I don't know. He doesn't.
He knows
Yeah.
about the 9 video of Cassie, but he doesn't know what are the other evidence that they have. So I think
Mm-hmm.
that he's trying to force their hand, and I think that he's trying to distract us because the documentary are coming out, and those documentary are revealing a lot about him. They're giving,
Mm-hmm.
a voice to the voiceless, to people who
Right.
couldn't really go against him before. Now they can,
Right. Right.
and
Yeah.
now suddenly.
I have a question though. Maybe you
Mhm.
know this because you know I don't know. Is someone living in that house that they raided still, or did they cleared that house out?
I don't know if the kids are living there.
Okay.
I don't know where the kid lives, but the house now, they can live in it. It's like it's done.
You said they can't live in it?
No, they can. Like
Okay.
it's done. The raid is done, and I'm sure they have, repaired everything. They're freaking billionaires, but
Right, right,
mhm,
right. I just wonder because, it's like if they have like evacuated the house or vacated the house, it's
mhm.
who's I mean, it's not stopping anybody from going through there and going back in there and getting more stuff, right? Like just I mean, even though I feel like Homeland Security knows how to go and dig into your stuff. They probably
Yeah, I
got
think
most of
they
everything they needed, the first
exactly.
time, but you
I
know.
I really think that it was a move on his part to maybe see if they had more tape. And I think it's pretty
Mm,
clear that they probably did find more tape because that man loves filming.
yeah.
And too many victims have said that, oh, Diddy's LA house burned down.
Did, did
Ooh,
it.
what a coincidence. Uh,
Mm,
mm. His arm didn't burn down. Okay, it doesn't matter.
I,
The raid already happened.
mm,
What they needed to take, they already took it. I think that if they were to burn a house for allegedly trying to hide thing allegedly, I think it would have already been done.
you got throw in about a million allegedlys.
Allegedly, 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 allegedly.
Right.
So it doesn't. The house doesn't matter anymore. But I do believe that he just doesn't know what are the proof that the feds have. Homeland
Mm,
Security have. He doesn't know what they have, so he's trying to get into it. But at the same time, I am pretty
mm,
sure that it's also because he is trying to distract us from the documentary.
yeah. Yeah.
Because the documentary are being really, they reveal a lot about him. They reveal his
Yeah.
level of desperation. They also reveal that he was freaking lying about being the poor kid that had freaking cockroaches on his face.
What? What?
Yeah, that's what he said. At one point, he was saying that, like, I never want to be poor like that. And that was like his origin story for not wanting to be poor. And he was like,
Oh,
oh, I
I
was
thought he
sleeping
came from
one time.
a good background, pretty
He
pretty well off.
does. He does. But he was lying to us.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, see, he's corny. That's how you know he real
He's
corny because these
corny.
suburban kids, that's what they do. They act like they from the hood, but they from the suburbs.
Exactly.
They from the
Exactly.
suburbs. They be trying to act like they from the hood. Trust me, I'm from the suburbs. I know a lot of people I went to school with. They had mommy and daddy in the house, and they wanted to run around and sell substances like they didn't have both parents in the home.
So ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it was like he came from not a good home because his mom was doing horrible thing in
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
home,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he came from money. He went to a private
Yeah.
school. Like he his old cockroaches story on his face is absolute BS.
Yeah,
And so,
that's
a
disgusting.
lot of his mythic around him, a lot of what the people were saying about his myth are destroyed now because of the first documentary.
Yeah.
And they put back light on the horrible thing that he did, and the fact that he was basically rewarded for doing something horrible to those people,
Yeah.
in the gymnasium when they were people were crushed.
Yeah. The city college.
Mm-hmm.
That was right. I can't remember if I was there as a teenager because City
Mm-hmm.
College is right on the corner from where my uncle lived. My uncle lived on 141st in Amsterdam in Harlem, and City College is right around the corner. And so he had a very good rapport with them. We used to go over there all the time, and I can't remember if I was there or not. I can't remember. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's a, I do remember being somewhere where there was a lot of people and it was a basketball game and they canceled it and people were pushing and stuff like that. So I don't know if that was it though, but I had to be like maybe 12 or something, and I had to be like with either my uncle or something because he knew the people that were there. But it's a very not clear memory for me, but I do remember something like that. So I don't know if that was the City College incident or not, but
Maybe
had he
you blocked it from your memory because it's traumatic.
maybe. Yeah, maybe because I do remember being in a situation like that, and I do remember
Mm-hmm.
being in New York with my uncle and going to a basketball game, but we never got to see the game because people were pushing at the door, and I just remember him grabbing me and taking me out. So I don't know, like I can't, and
Oh my
unfortunately,
God.
I'm not here
Ugh.
anymore. So, yeah.
It's so, like I said, it's I think that if you were to be there, probably the memory is so traumatic. And as a something traumatic happened to me, like when I was 12 also, the
Hmm.
brain is gonna protect you in such a
Hmm.
beautiful way. Like the brain is gonna be like, you do not need to remember. And
Right.
each time my brain does that, I'm like, okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And wait a second. I'm just gonna say thank you to Archangel Michael George. You gave five what's his name? Subscription?
Nice. Thank
Membership.
you.
Thank you for the five membership. You're so great. And thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. But yeah, no. So that horrible event that basically, for a strange reason, gave him a label.
Hmm.
So for me, that's weird. Like he was like, he received a reward for that tragedy, and then all he did is gave barely any compensation to the victim.
And if he would have been, arrested at that point, Natanya probably would have never had to go through what she had to go through. And that's what, I've been
Exactly.
saying from the beginning. Had
Mhm.
he done that time and they got him out of there, but no, they gave him a pass or whatever the
Mhm.
case. And you know, it's ridiculous. It's
It's
ridiculous.
absolutely disgusting that they did
Yeah.
all of this. No, it's
Yeah.
terrible, and I really do believe that he just wants us to be distracted. He is desperate. And I think that he knows that if he doesn't protect the people that he needs to protect, like the higher up, then he is gonna fall with them. Like it's gonna be worse for him. I think for him there is still a possibility that he gets everything that he wants because
Mhm.
those people don't think that they play by the same rule as us.
Yeah. Yeah. They think they're above it. They don't have to,
Exactly.
follow any
Hmm.
rules. They can do whatever they want, and that's it. So yeah,
Exactly. Hello, Muff
yeah.
Muff. And yeah, no, terrible what they did. And I also think that he is trying to discredit Cassie. He has always been trying to discredit Cassie. Even Lamisha was trying to discredit Cassie by saying that when she was, attacked on the terrible footage from the hotel, she
Hmm.
was saying that it's because Cassie had stolen money from Diddy.
And even if she had, that justifies what happened in the hotel. Like this is what I don't understand with people. Like, are you trying to justify his actions? Okay, she stole some money. Okay. And with she's
But you have
still a
the right to
female.
defend. Yeah, but you have the
Right.
right to defend your property. That's why there is that. It's
Nah,
like
not like
trying to
that.
put.
Not
Oh,
like
yeah, I don't
that.
like that. I know, but that is the defense that he can put if
No.
that is even the case. But that's not the case. She never stole money.
Yeah.
She was trying to run away.
Right.
Like even if like you
Right.
said,
And
even
see
if
the
she has stolen, that would not justify the attack. But at the same time, it could be
right.
a defense in the court. But it's not even true.
Yeah.
It's
But not
that this is
but
void.
right, but the only thing about self-defense is, you know,
Mhm.
for self-defense, they have to be able to come at you. She wasn't in a position to come at you, so now it's no longer self-defense. So that's
It's
when
not
it
about
changes. That's
self-defense.
like when
It's not
didn't
about
OJ went to prison for stealing his stuff back. Remember, I think somebody stole something from OJ, and then he went and stole it back, and then he went to jail for it. And it was like, so it's
I
like the
don't know
same
the
situation.
case
If she stole
enough.
something from you, you beat her up. Yeah, if you beat her up, then you know what I'm saying. Nah, it doesn't work that way, bro. Like
No, but there
you can take her
could
to
be
court and be
an
like, oh, she stole
argument.
it.
Yeah, but there could be an argument to be
Yeah,
made. That is just it. That is just to give an
yeah,
opportunity. When it's literally
yeah.
just that she was trying to run away, there is no reason. There is zero
Right,
reason for what he did. But if she
right.
stole, then
There's
he
yeah,
can
there's
kind
nothing
of
that you can
argue.
say that justifies it.
Exactly. He can kind of argue,
Right, right. There's
which is disgusting because we and all
yeah.
of us know that
But
this was not the case.
in his mind.
Not Lamisha. It's Lamisha who said that. He didn't even say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It was Lamisha.
yeah. And where does she get that from? Like where like they just be pulling stuff out the air. Like, oh, I'm gonna try this one today. I'm
Yes.
gonna do this one today. Like, where
Yes.
did you get that from? Where did you get that from?
Well, to be
Like, I'm sorry,
honest,
I ask too many
Lamisha's
questions for people
only
just be telling me
the problem with Lamisha is that Lamisha was put in place by whoever she was put in place by to discredit every single victim. That's the point of
anything.
Lamisha, to put doubt in every single victim's story,
And
allegedly. Mhm.
that's ridiculous because if you're gonna get somebody, okay, let's just play around again. If you're gonna
Yeah,
get
yeah,
somebody that's gonna discredit victims or
yeah. Mhm.
whatever, get somebody that's credible themselves. Don't get somebody that's not credible, that you can bust down your story, within 3 seconds. Get somebody that's credible that might have a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they might have been here. They might have been. Get somebody like that. Like you just throw
Or,
anybody in there.
or,
Anybody.
or you put that person on an enormous platform like the Lionel B show, who has 500,000 subscriber, and then wait for it to go viral because obviously it will go viral. And then
Mm,
that gives her legitimacy, which is what
mm,
happened
for
because
a
she went
second.
on the Lionel B show. Lionel B never denounced her, and he may be doing a part three with her. But that's what he announced on his
Still?
last. Yep, that's what he said on his last video with her.
Boy, they don't give up. Boy, they don't give up. Boy. I'm telling you, anything for the content, honey. Anything for the
Yeah.
content. Let me tell you,
Mhm.
anything. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, that content pays them bills. So I guess they got to do whatever they got to do. I mean, if you ain't got nothing
Mhm.
else, I don't
Exactly.
know. But I don't know
Exactly.
why I wouldn't go there. He might as well get Courtney up there. Go ahead, have them up there together.
Well, Courtney is coming back now because of Ariel Mitchell, and he was back on the Sean Atwood channel. Chris Todd was back on the 82 channel. Like those people are coming back now. And again, strange coincidence. The moment the
Yeah.
documentary are coming out, the moment we're gonna learn who are in the Rico case, suddenly who is coming back? Courtney Burgess, Chris Todd, Ariel Mitchell. Why are
I just
all those distractions happening at the same time?
I just want you to get somebody that I can believe for half a second. How about that? I want them to get somebody that I can be like, not somebody be like,
Ali
like
Carter,
that's it.
you believed her?
I believe that she's been through something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still, my discernment has, and I've asked this question early on, did they feel like Shelly was giving handler vibes, sort of, just by the way she kind of
But
hovered
question
over
for
her
you, Steph.
shoulder.
Question for you, Steph. At the beginning, how did you perceive the relationship? And then after the mommy came out and everything, how do you now see the Ali Carter Shelly relationship? Did they
I
pass
think I
one
was
over you?
I think I was still very much in the same sense that I'm at right now. Like I was
Ooh.
like, she's definitely been through something. Like, yeah, you
Mhm.
never like I told you, I'm the person that don't trust nothing, right? So I'm always like, okay.
I love that. Okay, go.
I don't like. I really like. It's very difficult for me. Like I'll let people say whatever it is they want to say because I believe that people can believe whatever they want to believe. I'm good with that. But for me
Mhm.
personally, I'm like, I'm gonna wait and see what happens. So with her, it was definitely not that she hadn't been through something.
Yeah.
And I'll say this about her. Whatever her story is, whether true or not, I appreciate her saying something about children just to bring that awareness to there. If that's all you gave, okay, that's all you could give, right? But
Mhm.
as far as like when I saw the police stop with her and the mom and the way she was antagonizing the police, I did not like that, and that kind of confirmed what I
Mm.
felt in the beginning, like it was more handler vibes. And then you told the police that you were a transported victim. And so I understand the concept of, okay, they're harassing them, but I also understand that there's nothing you can do if they pull you over. There's nothing you
Yeah.
can do except for, and my thing is this: if you've been pulled over 9 times, right? By the 10th time, you know what to give them so you can hurry it up and go. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Know what to
Mhm.
say to them. So you're not going to say to them that I'm a transporting survivor, because in any person's mind, they see a black girl because she doesn't look her age. They see a black girl, black woman with 2 white women, and they're going to ask questions because now she's saying that she's a transporting victim, and you're late at night and you're in an area where there's high transportation. Like it just clicks. So it's like, okay, now
Mhm.
we have to look into this because is this person safe? What's going on? And
Mhm.
then you have the mom who's like, oh, don't touch that Bible, you're going to get burned up. Or, oh, can you pass me a soda? And oh, this, and she's over here having a meltdown, and you're not even consoling her. So that part was like, as a mother myself, like I'm not worried about what the police are doing. Like if this is something I'm used to, it's annoying, yes, and it shouldn't happen, yes, but I'm not worried about that. I'm giving you whatever documents you need, and I'm calming my child down. And I just didn't see that. So that was my confirmation. So I still sat on it. So when the mom came
Mm.
out, like the biological mom came out and said what she said,
Yeah.
it gave more context, right? Because I have
Mhm.
grown children, so I know what it's like when they get teenagers and they just don't want to listen, and they and so I feel like there's the truth is somewhere between the biological mom, Allie, and Shelly. The truth is there. The truth is somewhere in there. And
Mhm.
of course, my position is always, it ain't none of my business. That's family problems, right? Family got to work out them problems. But if all I could, because see, I was listening to her and I was like, okay, we're going to help the children. What are we going to do? Where are they? Who we need to talk to? Because I was looking for at least one name of someone that we can go contact, because I feel like if you were there, you got out
Mhm.
somehow. So who helped you? Somebody had to help you other than Shelly, right? And that's what I
Mhm.
was looking for. I was looking for that person, that entity, that organization, so we could reach out to them and work with them. So that was my goal, is to find that. And when I realized that I wasn't going to get more information, I was like, okay, these are family issues. The rest of this is family issues. Thank you for the alert. We'll take it from here. So
Yeah. So
yeah,
does
that's
that
what
mean
on that.
that what is the truth that you what is your instinct on what the truth of the situation between those three would be?
Um,
Allegedly, of course,
I-
always.
allegedly, I feel like, it's very possible she could have been a troubled teen. You know, I know from a
Mhm.
single mother's standpoint, I was a widow at 28 years old. I raised three kids by
Oh.
myself. And yeah, so I understand what it's like, to be a single mom raising your kids, and to
Mhm.
have a child that is, going against the grain so much. I understand the culture of the generation, which started to use CPS as a weapon. I understand that. I
Mhm.
understand that with teenagers, especially when they don't want to do what their parents tell them to do, right?
Yeah.
They will find one adult that's going to co-sign for them. And if they find that one adult that co-signs for them, that gives them permission to continue their behavior. And we're just talking from a standpoint of not being abused, right? Like if she was abused and
Exactly.
taken out the home and all this other stuff, that's a whole different story. But we're just coming from the standpoint of what the mother was saying, that she
Mhm.
was strict and she just rebelled and she got herself into situation. Now I do believe that if something happened once she left the home, that the mom and the sister, they wouldn't know because they didn't have contact with her. So is it very possible that these things could have happened once she left? Yes. Is it very possible she could have gotten herself into a situation by thinking, that she didn't need her mom, or she knew things? And of course, I mean, that's what happens with teenagers, and I say this all the time. It only takes one stupid adult to tell a teenager, oh, don't listen to your mom. Oh, your mom is crazy. Oh, and that's it. Because I went through it myself, you know, and
Wow.
now and it caused a rift, because I'm trying to protect my children. I'm trying to make sure you have, a successful future, and you're guided, and all these other things. And people who don't like me or who jealous of me are telling my kids these things because you feel like I shouldn't make it the way that I have it, because I don't have it financially, but I'm still making it, and my kids are still being raised with smiles on their face even though they lost their father at a young age, right? And it
Mhm.
took my kids to now adulthood, and two of them have their own children that are very
You're
young.
a
And now,
grandma.
yes, I'm a Lola. Yes. And I know
Okay,
people don't
fine.
believe.
Yo, 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 yo. No, okay, sorry. Yes, continue. But what? Okay, yes.
I mean, to be fair, I had my oldest when I was 18. I had my son when I was 20, and then my youngest came along when I was 25. So I had them very young. So you know, they are 27 and 25, and they just had babies the same year last year. So now that they're parents themselves, it's changed the perspective, right? Now you
Yeah.
understand that I've given all of this for my child. And if my child were to ever decide they want to disrespect me, like it's not going
Mhm.
to be as easy as what I thought when I was a teenager. So, it comes around. It comes around. It comes
You're a
around.
grandmother?
But,
Oh my God. Yes, continue. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Wow. Okay. Yeah,
I
so
told
it
them
takes
myself right
only
there.
Hmm?
People don't believe me when I say it, but yes, I
Yo.
say, well, I say Lola, but Lola means grandma in Filipino. So I just use Lola because it sounds better.
Oh my, yo, yo. My brain
Yeah,
cannot
yeah, yeah.
comprehend. My brain
And let me
cannot
tell you,
comprehend.
and they're haters too. Let me tell you, they're haters because let me be somewhere with my oldest too, and
Mm.
my oldest one, and they'll think that we're like sisters or something, and she'll be like, and she will make sure she says, "Mom, mom." So, so she will not let me have that, or whatever. And my son, he, because their generation looks older, right? So he can look like he
Yeah,
doesn't look
yeah.
like my son per se. He can look like, somebody else, and especially, they like the hair on their face and all that other stuff. So he won't hate as much. But my oldest, oh yeah, she's a hater for real. She'll be like, mom, mom. So it's like
Yeah. Oh,
stop
mom.
calling me that.
Oh my girl. Okay, nah. When they say black don't crack, I didn't mean as much as that, but okay.
Honey, even the light
Wow.
skinned ones don't crack.
Yo, yo. I am bamboozled and shocked. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh well, okay.
Yeah,
You're okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah. So they could have waited
So
a little longer to have kids. I told them, like, y'all could wait till y'all like 35 or something and we still be good. Like I'm still, you know, way too young to be, like you like, but they didn't nobody listens to me. I'm like,
oh my
but it's funny because my cousins, I have a large family, so my
god.
cousins, they
Hmm.
were all grandmothers like before they were 40. So I was like, dang. So it was like, because I don't know. So mine waited longer than a lot of their cousins. So if they would have had their kids
Wow.
like at 19, 20, it would have been, yeah. I
So
wouldn't even,
interesting. So
yeah.
interesting.
Yep, I told them myself. So
Oh
yes.
my god. Okay, okay, Lola. Whatever. What the fuck?
Lola, yeah, Lola.
No, I refuse. I refuse. I just refuse. That's fine. I am in denial. I will be in denial for a while, but it's fine.
It's okay. It's my family is not from the Philippines. I just looked up a name that meant grandma that I liked better than grandma, and I found Lola. I had heard it before because I had some Filipino friends, and I think I heard it before, and I was like, I like that better. Lola's better because people don't know what it means. Unless I go to the Philippines, nobody knows what that means, so it's okay.
Exactly. And nobody would like everyone would think it's a joke if you say whatever, man.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I thought I couldn't
yeah.
be surprised anymore, but okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah, it's
I'm
okay. It's
okay, fine.
okay. I get it a lot. I get it a lot. And as long as I'm not around my kids, like nobody knows, nobody ever figured out.
Nobody,
But
nobody.
as soon as my oldest one comes around, she'll tell. She'll tell it real fast. She'll be like, "Ah, that's my
Yes.
mother. That's my mother." Like
I would
she'll
do the
say it
same.
just
I would
like
do the same thing. I'll do the exact same thing. So I cannot even be hateful because I'm like, yeah, I'm that petty. I'll do it.
it's the when the younger people start like wanting to talk to me and stuff like that, like, oh, they don't like that. They'd be like, that's my mom. Like,
Oh my god.
so
Like
yeah,
if one of their friend go, oh no, no,
I know
no.
it's terrible. That would be that's terrible. Yeah. But it's yeah. So, but yep, I'm a Lola.
Damn. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's go back to Ali. After that bombshell,
Yeah, we drove off the cliff on that one.
yo, I'm my brain anyhow. Okay. Yes, Ali. When an older person, like when you saw her getting pulled over, were they arrested or were they just pulled over?
They were just pulled over and then they were let go after a while. But I do feel like it could have been a lot quicker had they just, cooperated and let them go. Like, I understand, like, you shouldn't have to go through that, right? Like, if they're being targeted, I understand completely, you shouldn't have to go through that. But I also feel like once you're targeted and you know you're targeted, you know what to say and do in order to just keep it moving. Like, and I
Exactly.
feel like the behavior just kept the doubt,
Hmm.
going. It's like something strange here. Let's do this. Then they got the dogs, then the dog, and then they went searching, and then they found, the substances, and all this other stuff. And now we have another problem, right? Because now you have substances. So it's like now we got to ask more questions, and all this other stuff. And it's just like it was too much. It was too much.
Who
Like,
was filming?
Ali was, I think. The one I saw was
Ali
Ali.
was?
I think somebody else. Yeah. She was
Was she not
filming.
freaking out?
'Cause she did at one point. She started to have like a panic attack or something when they were searching the car, I think. Because I never saw her face. I saw the grandma a little bit. I saw the Shelly a little bit. But I never saw Ali's face. So from the camera that I was watching, she was filming.
Mhm.
So
And she started freaking out because they went into the car.
yeah, because she didn't want them to search it, and that was part of the issues. Like, she was like, "Oh, you can't search it. You can't search it. No, I'm not giving you permission to search it. I'm not giving you permission to search it." And they know, like, the you dealing with the police. They know all the tricks around the trade. Like, come on.
Exactly.
Okay, so we'll get the dog, and if the dog comes in and sits down, we're gonna search it anyway. So you knew what you had in there. Just let them search it. And then she was like, "Oh, I want to turn my car off. I want to get my keys." And they were like, "No, you can't go back in the car." And that's, because they don't know what you're going to grab. They don't know if you're going to grab a weapon or
Hmm.
whatever. So they're not going to let you go back in your car. And so she was just barely going off about, "Well, why won't you let me get?" And they kept telling her, "Back up, because the dog will bite you. Back
Was it
up." And
Ali
she
or
just kept
Shelly?
like going on and on.
Was
Allie,
it Ali or
Allie.
Shelly?
And
Ali.
that's the thing.
Ali. Okay.
Allie, yeah. And Shelly was,
Hmm.
at this point, Shelly, I think, was out of the cop car, and she was just like egging it on, sort of. Like, she wasn't saying, like, I didn't hear her, I'll put it that way. I didn't hear her say, "Allie, calm down. It's gonna be okay. Just let them look through the car. There's nothing that we have to
Hmm.
hide. Just relax." I didn't hear any of that. I heard Shelly say, "Oh, can you give
Wow.
me a soda? Oh, well, you have me out here. Oh, don't touch that Bible. It'll burn you up." Like, who does that? Who does that? Like, to me, I just,
Wow.
and and to be fair, like, to go back to our point before, everybody, no one's perfect, and everybody doesn't pick the right thing all the time, right? Okay,
Yeah, right,
fine.
right.
It just didn't sit well when I saw that, and I already had certain feelings about things, and it kind of, for me, um
Mhm.
confirmed some of the feelings I was having, and that's it.
Exactly.
Could have been a bad moment for her. Yes, it could have been a bad moment for her. She could have been cranky and hungry and tired and all this other stuff and just, whatever. Yes. But with me, like, that's not how I would have handled it. But I
Hmm.
I realize I do handle stress a lot differently. I shut down all emotion and I am like just thinking. Like, that's what I
But
do. But I
before they,
realize everybody doesn't
yeah,
do that.
but before they started searching the car and Ali started filming them, did she say I was teleported?
She was filming from the beginning. She was filming,
And
because they had different parts, and she was filming before they got pulled over, I think. And so what she
okay.
had said was that they felt like somebody was following them, right?
Hmm.
So they're on, I guess, a one lane road or whatever. And
Hmm.
so they felt that somebody was following them, so they sped up. The car
Okay.
sped up. They slowed down. The car slowed down. They sped up again. The car sped up. They slowed down again. The car slowed down. And so they were pulled over. Because if you see a car that speeds up and slows down and speeds up and slows down, what are you going to think?
You're,
They've been
you're
drinking.
exactly.
Right. So, in the country, there's a lot of one lane roads. That's common. However,
Hmm.
usually, if you are going too slow for someone and there's someone on your tail, there's usually a passer you can pass around into the other lane and
Yeah.
go around them. So
Hmm.
usually what you do is you'll just slow down or pull over a little bit and just let them go around. So if you felt like somebody was following you, just pull over to the side a little bit and just let them go around, because then they'll know to go around, or put on your hazards and tell them to go around and they'll go around. But
Hmm.
the slow down, speed up almost seemed like, you know, you were wanting, like, no cop in their right mind is not going to stop that person, because we don't know what's going on
Mm.
in here, you know.
Okay. So
And so,
Ali and Shelly were acting as if they were doing tests to see if they were followed, but in reality, they were just alerting the police by doing that.
yeah, yeah, like they were, like they saw. So I guess they,
Hmm.
I don't know if they knew it was a police car behind them, because see, I don't get into all the alley videos either. I've seen a lot
Yeah,
of them
yeah,
now,
yeah,
just through being on Mike's channel. But I think what
yeah.
had happened was the cop was behind them. They thought the cop was following them, so they
Mhm,
slowed down. The cop slowed down, and then they sped up, and the cops, sped up, and then they slowed down, and the cop slowed down, and then they pulled them over. But it's like, if the
mm.
cop was behind you and you thought that they were going to pull you over, you should have just kept driving the regular speed, or whenever
Exactly.
you get to some place where you can make a stop, make a turn, and just
It's just a
let them go by.
manipulation. It's a manipulation to act as if they are actually being careful, but they are not. They are
Right.
doing everything to be, the worst. And
And for
then,
me, I wouldn't have
mhm,
done it.
no, but except if the point is to create a scene.
And that's why I said in the beginning, like, is it
Hmm.
giving handler vibes to anyone else? And that's the video that, because that's probably one of the first videos that I saw with her,
Hmm.
was that one that Mike played it. And I asked the question, I said, is Shelly
Hello,
giving anyone
Grace.
vibes?
Jag, is that you? Hello? Do you see the third person or am I crazy?
I do know, I see it.
Okay, cool. I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell. Oh well, the person disappeared. Okay, so
So yeah, so I asked the question. I said, "Is anyone getting handler vibes, or you think she's being a overprotective mom?" And some people said handler, some people said overprotective mom. It just depends on a person's perspective. And we have a lot of people that have been through a lot of situations, so they connect with Allie because of the situation that she's been through.
yeah,
So
yeah.
and it's understandable. Like, I understand that.
People are
But
too emotional. Like they get in, they because that's so funny because when what's her name? Amber was crying yesterday with Jag. Jag said, I do empathy, I don't do sympathy. And they use that as a argument against Jag. But it is true because empathy is I empathize with you.
right.
Sympathy is
Yes.
Hey guys!
hi.
Oh, I'm so sorry to drop in. Yes, this is my Grace Jones avatar.
Okay, good, good. Yeah, I was like, great.
Yes, yes. When I pull out Grace Jones, darling,
Hmm.
expect, and this is her being pictured in the Bond film that she was in. Very, very, very snazzy. I think it was Roger Moore at that time. But the way she came through, oh my gosh, she came through like a hurricane.
Mm,
So when I put on this avatar, it usually means I've been up to
uh-oh.
bad things.
You a hurricane today, huh?
What happened? And what
Shot.
is the sound behind you?
Oh, that's the tub.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. Yeah, it's spa morning. Me and my babe. There's nothing like those couples baths. They're so fabulous. I got the mineral salt bath going. I got some lovely oils. I have some herbs. We're going to wash the troll right out of our hair. It's going to be fabulous. So I take care of him and he takes care of me. And that's really what it's all about. People taking care of each other, just the way I took care of that Ralph. Honey,
What
I
happened?
got him. Listen to me. I got a feeling after what I just did over there at the dumb channel, this is how he's gonna be when he tries to explain it.
First of all, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection. Now, if I may retain my liquids here for one moment, I'd like to continue the redundance of my quote-unquote intestinal tract. See, because to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent.
I don't
You
know
know
how it
what?
was.
I love that one. I love it. It's I know you don't know Raf, Steph, but this is how he
No.
speaks. This is how he speaks. He's the one with the bike.
Wow.
He's the one that Jack stole his bike.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's the
that's
one
what
that
he
you
said.
stole his tricycle, and
Yeah,
he's still mad.
honey. His custom tricycle. Child, do you know he was sitting over there talking about how dare I talk about his mother and how dare I and he gonna do this and he gonna do that and whoop-de whoop-de-whoop. Now this is the thing. You don't want nobody talking bad about your mother, but I'm a mother. And
That
I've been a
part.
mother probably as long as you've been alive, child.
Mm,
And you want to sit there and lie about someone else's mother because though I do have three children that are no longer here on this earth, I have one that is living.
right.
You're going to accuse a woman who bought her children bicycles like your mother, no doubt, probably could not do for you. You want to accuse me of stealing your bike. Now, the way he talks and the way he sounds, even if he's severely, developmentally delayed, he could be as old as 35, which would still make me 12 years older than him. Now, all that being said, if he was a child riding a bike, let's just say we take it back 30 years. His little bike, not even 30, 25 years. 25
Lord.
years ago was the year 2000. And in the year 2000, I owned a brand new Jaguar S Type 4.0, fully loaded.
So
For
what
what
you
would
out there
I need
stealing
your
bikes
bike?
for? Right. Jack, why you out there stealing that man bike?
I'm just trying to figure out why I would park my 60 some odd $1,000 Jaguar in the garage of my house on Quail Hollow Court in the very illustrious alluvium lakes in Voorhees, New Jersey, which was 20 minutes away from the hell he came from.
Oh, you from
Why would I
Voorhees?
need? Yeah, well, no, yes, Voorhees is in New Jersey, and
Yes.
Camden is up the road.
You
See,
know, I'm from
see, I
Teaneck.
drove past Camden to go to Philadelphia to sit at my standing table at the Palm Restaurant in the Bellevue proper, Broad and Walnut, while I was so called stealing your bike.
Lord, honey. You
But I was also on tour at that time with the Roots, Black Lily, and touring and doing appearances for myself before my record deal was signed. I'm trying to figure out where I would have had the time to take
look,
my $65,000 fully loaded Jaguar back to my $500,000 gorgeous four bedroom home with full basement on a damn near quarter acre lot on a cul-de-sac. Why would I have the time while recording and touring and doing all of these things to drop my car off so I could take the New Jersey Transit high speed line, get off at the Fairview because I wouldn't go all the way down to Broadway because Broadway is downtown by the bridge. I would have gotten off at Fairview on the ferry station exit to get to Pollock Town quickest just to steal your bike to take it back. Like it don't add up.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm, Jag. I
It
can't believe.
don't.
You know what, Jag? I'm from
God.
Teaneck, and my bike was stolen when I was about 12. You sure you wasn't in Teaneck stealing my bike?
I'ma tell you this right now, sweetheart. Listen here, Steph. I'ma tell you how I know he's either a liar or a punk. Because where we came from, if somebody stole your bike, the whole block would run behind you until you tripped up looking back, and then they'd have whooped your ass and took that bag back. See, that's how I know you from Camden, because that's how we did it in Philly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he mad about this bike now. And my thing is, if you bought him another bike, he can't fit the damn bike that you took from him. So what is you looking for?
Let's
I'm
not be
confused.
so sure. For all we know, he handicapped just like Amber. We don't know.
No, 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 no.
Oh
We
Oh
don't
my
Lord,
know.
God.
he
Oh
So
trying to
my
that's
sell
why
his
I
God.
don't like the
bullshit.
fact that people were saying that I was mean to that girl, because there's a lot of things that I didn't say. Like, like I could have been real mean and be like, you know what, Amber, you telling the truth. You cammed up, stand on it. Stand up right now. I could have said that. I could have said,
Lord.
stand on what you saying. I didn't say none of that.
Yeah.
Mm, mm,
All
mm,
I know
mm,
is that
mm,
every time
mm.
I ask a woman a real question, she turned into Justin Timberlake, want to cry a river, and then can't even tell you why she cried.
Yeah, because she don't want to answer that question.
But nobody mean to that woman. But that woman was
Yeah.
mean to a lot of us in the backdrop in real time. And we have yet
Mm,
to publish the evidence of exactly how disrespectful she can be. Oh my God, look at the tub. Lord. To
really? Wow. Yeah.
overflow.
Don't
Overflow.
flood the house, Jag.
I
Don't flood
didn't
the
flood
house.
the house, baby. I didn't flood the house. I promise you. I got it. We just gonna have to let it sit down a little bit. You know, it's seabout. It's gonna be okay, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. If it had a spilled over, that would have been fine too. You know, just a little mop, and call it a day. But wait a minute. Why are they worried about Amber?
I don't know.
Why?
Nobody knows.
No, I'm just trying to understand the logic. And everybody wanting to go live about Amber. Why are y'all so worried about Amber? Y'all hate us.
Yep.
Y'all hate us. All of you people hate us. You run
They got the fake
around.
outrage.
No, but it's not even the fake outrage. It really is a bit of a tell. You know, a lot of people don't know I'm a poker player
Mm,
Mm,
and I play poker very well.
mm,
mhm,
Now, not only do I play poker, but I'm a bit of a math whiz. I understand numbers very well. And not only that, but see, I used to spend my summers down on the Atlantic City shore with my family. All my cousins worked at the casino. They were dealers, pit bosses, entertainment managers.
mm,
Even my auntie, God bless her soul, my dad's oldest sister, Verlee.
mm,
Verlee Gunter, staple of Atlantic City. Gunter's Market fed most of the low income families in the neighborhood. I remember when my auntie used to have an IOU book for the families that couldn't afford to get groceries when they needed them. So she would let them come in and shop. And when they got paid, they would clear their bill. Can you imagine a black woman back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s that had it so good that she could do IOUs for
mm,
those in need? She was also, you know, tapped into everything. So, me being a good gambler is just my environment.
mm,
Now, which I'm a very good product of. So let's talk poker.
Yeah.
Okay.
When someone's bluffing, if you understand human behavior, you can spot their tells.
Mm.
When AT2 is nervous about pushing out a lie that he's hoping someone in the chat is gonna support, so he can get
Mm.
himself all geared up and goofed up to do it and geeked up to do it, you know what he does? He sips out of that cup every time.
Mm.
When he got caught in a lie and he's hoping nobody notices, he does that weird whack like open mouth laugh, like as if you staring down the orifice that he calls a throat is going to make you forget what just came out of it.
Oh my God.
Do
I
you
can
remember?
see it.
Do
Yes.
you remember Maggie when he came over here and I was talking to him and I pulled his card and what did he do? He did it just like it,
Ah!
just
No!
like that. You remember?
Ah!
Honey, that math. But that's his
No!
tell. That's his
No!
tell. And when he's looking to line someone up while they're talking, you'll hear him go, mm-hmm,
Mm.
mm-hmm.
Mm.
Every
Okay.
time. I
Hmm.
guarantee you, you go back and look at Shane's commentary with him, you'll spot all of those things.
Really?
Stands
Wow.
out
I've
like a
never seen him
sore
either.
thumb.
I've never seen him either.
Steph, you take what I just told you, watch that craziness with
Yeah,
Shane,
I'm gonna have
and
to go back because I'm gonna have to
you
study
gonna be
that
like, you gonna be like, oh,
one.
Jack got him.
Mm-hmm.
Jack, wait a minute
Mm-hmm.
though. What's really crazy is though, I've noticed that Ralph the Wise has a tail too.
Hmm.
Anytime you question his validity, the first thing he does is brag about whatever online achievements he feels as though he's made.
Yeah.
That's so
Every
true.
time. Every time. So anytime you hear him bragging, it's because he's just been greatly offended and he knows he can't defend himself against it. So he goes into his own personal accolades.
Mm-hmm. That
And that's
insecurity.
kind of, yeah, but that's kind of what just happened. Because guess what, Maggie? He was over there sitting with one of the old troll mods. Cultivate with Kai.
No.
Yes, honey, Cultivate with Kai was sitting over there with Ralph the Dumb. And I'm telling you, the commentary,
Hated it.
it was awful.
What did he say?
It was It was awful. They was just over there talking crazy and Kyle sitting there. You got warrants. You got warrants. And don't you address anything until you address your warrants. And whoop de whoop. But just 3 months, 3 months ago or so, you were talking about how I was unfairly charged and how what they were doing was against my civil liberties and whoop de whoop. You changed your mind real fast.
Of course.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, see, but that's also a tell. It lets us know they were trolls all along. Because the second that people start staging fights and making big deals out of nothing just so they have an excuse to go to the other side, lets you know that they were always planning to be there anyway.
Yep. There you go.
It's really wild. But don't worry about it, guys, because you know what I did?
Oh
I
boy.
What did you
filmed.
do?
I filmed it.
What?
And I
Him having a
turned it into
meltdown?
a, yeah, when I was in the stream yard, I turned it into a little movie. Because see, you know, when they broadcast, he was over there muting me and all of that. So people can only see his side of what was said. So instead, I took it, I filmed my entire, I don't know, 2.5 minute appearance there. And yeah, I just got finished editing it and turning it into a little short film. And it's gonna be up on the channel. So whenever you guys are ready, you can go check that out. You can see the whole thing. It's fabulous. And you get
You
to
went
hear
into it
everything.
live?
Oh yeah,
When?
honey. I
When?
I I hit this morning right before I came here, girl. I
How many
Oh,
popped
lives
up.
did you do this morning? I
Yes,
saw one.
I hit Ralph the Dumbs. I'm telling you, honey, I hit his link.
Which one?
Ralph the Dumb.
But why?
Because I wanted him to say what he said. See, Ralph the
Mm,
Dumb is over there right now broadcasting on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok all at the same time. Multiple
mm.
platforms disgracing and defaming my name, slandering me, calling me a bike thief, saying all kinds of weird things, leading people to believe that just because he's from Camden, New Jersey, he knew me in some way or ever had any attachment to me. That would prove that he is legitimately trying to not only defame and slander me, but turn people against me on multiple platforms simultaneously. That's the definition of tortious interference. That's a
Wow.
crime.
He started a new life again just to
He's
talk again
live
about
now.
Amber. Just to talk
Yes.
about Amber again.
Yes.
What is there to say about Amber like that?
Sounds like they're busy trying to defend one of their own.
oh,
That's what it
yeah.
sounds like to me. It
Dell,
Mm.
sounds like
Dell, can
I
we have a
burned.
break sometime? Can we just have a break sometime? If you don't
Mm,
like what is being said, please leave. Yeah.
mm-mm.
So
He's
sorry,
over there
Jack.
live right now.
Yep, he is. I saw that. His beautiful title. Let me see. Jaguar
Wow.
Wright tries. He cannot even write tries like a dude. He wrote tris. Like he wrote tries Trys.
Can't spell? Lord.
No,
What an
child.
idiot.
Chop. Wait a minute. Did you ask if he can't spell? This is how he
First
talks.
of all, we must internalize the flatulation
I'm so
of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection. Now, if I may retain my liquids here for one moment, I'd like to continue the redundance of my quote unquote intestinal tract. See, because to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent.
The circumcision that never happened because ain't none there.
oh, you
Yo,
got my cheeks hurting.
he
I'm about
he
to
called
cry.
he wrote tries Trys.
Excuse me
He
from
is a
being
product of
logical.
the Camden school system, girl. The public school system. He
I
didn't go
told
to
you.
Camden Catholic, girl.
I
But
told you
but
I'm
but
from North
but but
Jersey. I forget. I forget. I'm from North Jersey. I forget. I
yo
forget. I'm
yo but
sorry.
but I am French and I know that this is why is there a why? Thank you, Jay. The flatulation of it all.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, Jaguar
With
Wright
nothing but
tries.
logorrhea.
Yeah, Jaguar Wright.
Logorrhea.
Yeah, Jaguar Wright tries
Oh,
pushing Amber over the edge. What is
oh,
he even talking about?
What age?
oh. I can't even like I'm
Why
literally
is he acting
crying.
as if she was in prison? The woman left when she wanted to leave.
Oh
Yeah.
He's
god.
acting as if we were in the movie Saw or something. Can we play a game? Like he's acting like this is all
That
the
voice and this clown
fuck?
Maggie, I'm telling you, is perfect.
He's such a
Maggie on
clown.
it. Oh, and y'all make sure
He's
you tip our host. Y'all make sure of it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I'm gonna put that short up because he admitted a few things.
Yeah, please do so. What the
And now I get to take this little movie and I get to put it up on Instagram. I get to put it up on TikTok on all my TikTok channels because I have more than one. I get to put it everywhere. And we'll see how the real Jaguar Right supporters feel about you grifting off of her name, lying, and trying to build platforms with your lies. We're going to see how long you last. You wanted
like
my
you
attention?
said, tries.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Tries.
Yo, what?
It's like trying to get somebody Chinese. You know what I'm saying? To use a R.
But he is English. This is not a hard
Fly
word.
lice. Fly lice.
How do we even pronounce that?
I can't. I can't. I can't. Please.
My brain is broken. Why are they always breaking my brain?
Oh my God. Oh, there's an account that's called Ralph's Bike too. Wow.
They are
There's an
serious
account
about this
called
bike.
Maggie's Headband. There's
I
an account called
know.
Maggie's Headband. I
They're
they
Oh
love
my
it
wild.
so much.
goodness.
Yes,
Yo, I
yes.
can't right now. I
Fly
can't. I
life.
can't. I can't.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
you
Oh
know
my
what?
goodness.
Oh my goodness. I can't. I can't. I can't. I don't, Maggie, do you understand what Jag is what she's meaning when she says that? Like, I don't know if it's just like a,
Me,
yeah,
what I
because
understand is that Rav the Wise needs Jesus and also an English teacher, and that Jag is having a blast with his stupid reaction.
do you okay? So you don't understand the fried rice, the fried rice, pork fried rice, pork fried
What
rice.
is five whites?
Okay, so that's what. Okay,
No,
so
no.
I don't.
Jag, show the 2-minute
You know
video. I
what?
want to
I'm
see.
out of here because I don't
No,
want to be responsible for Steph not being able to give commentary on your show. I just wanted to stop by and let you. I'll see you. Let me know. Holla if you need.
Jack came in here to cause tornadoes and hurricanes, and she, oh my God, I can't. I
so we
can't.
were talking about Ali and her fake shit, and then I'm looking at the man that write tries with TRYS. I need to do a screenshot of this. This is too beautiful for me.
Dang, man, I can't. I can't. Y'all be having me like my cheeks hurt right now. My cheeks.
Yo,
I can't.
I didn't
Oh my
understand the fried
goodness.
rice either. I am
Because okay,
French.
so Lord help me, God forgive me. But okay, if you've
Yes.
ever been to a Chinese restaurant, like you get Chinese food from like even New York, Jersey, somewhere, like usually like when you order, they'll yell to the back of the kitchen your order, right? And so
Mhm,
usually they'll say like if you order pork fried rice, right?
mhm.
They'll say pork fried rice, like that. Like they'll yell, they'll do it in English.
Okay.
They do it in English, that's what they so that's what she was saying about the R's. Like they don't really,
They don't do R's, which is possible because you know that in a lot of Japanese, well, Asian country, they don't hear the difference between a L and a R. The sound
really.
doesn't the sound doesn't exist.
That could be it. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
it is. So if they're speaking in English, that's how it comes out in English. But some, a lot of
Exactly,
times
cat.
they do it in language.
Eh,
But yeah, it's just
Yeah,
like it
for
takes me
them
back
there's no
home,
difference.
you know.
It's no
And
difference, but wow.
just to be fair, I love the Chinese restaurant. I love our Chinese people. I love them. Like it's just, you know how it
It's
is. We make
okay.
fun of our own people too, but
Yes,
it
and
is
I make
it's
fun
it's
of you
funny.
English people because you say déjà
Yes,
vu. It's déjà
yes.
vu.
Is it?
Déjà vu.
Well, it took me a while to learn. Was it hors d'oeuvres was in horse divorce? So don't get me
Yes, no.
started. Do not get me
Because
started.
the sound u does not exist in in English. You don't have anything that has a u.
Oh no, you have nothing with so nothing with a U.
U, pas you.
Ooh,
U, u,
okay. Wow. So say it again, because I
u. Déjà vu.
deja vu. I can't
Déjà
do
vu. Vu.
deja vu. Deja vu.
Vu. Because vous is actually another word in French.
What does that mean? Can you say it?
It's like you.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
But
Yeah.
déjà vu is like I already saw that.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Like the song of Beyonce, Déjà vu. Like French people are always laughing
yeah,
because it's like, why déjà vu? It's not déjà vu, it's
yeah.
déjà vu.
Deja vu. Deja vu. Deja vu.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
Murph taught me. He be teaching me some of the slang from the UK or Yorkshire. I think that's where he's from. And he says, "Bless your cottons." And the way I say it, he says, "Yeah." He says, "You gotta say it. You gotta say it like bless your cottons." And I was like, "Oh, I gotta take it down because we say things hard. Like we say bless your
Yeah,
cottons.
exactly.
He's like, you guys say bless your cottons, bless your cottons." So I gotta practice bless your cottons.
Yeah. So for me, when people are like, "Oh, you don't pronounce it," I'm like, "Yeah, we don't have the same sound. We are not speaking the same language."
Right, right, right. Exactly,
So
exactly.
yeah, it's
It's
the
so
same
sad.
with freaking Rav the Wise, who found nothing better to do in his life than to talk about Amber. Like
Yeah,
that man's boyfriend was showing little kids on his platform.
yeah. That's
Like
terrible.
Donut is the bottom of the barrel of bullier. You cannot be
Yeah,
there being crossing sword with that man and then talk about anyone being a bully. Oh Lord! That is what Donut always has at the end of anything stupid he says. Like he's gonna because he has a sound like that. Oh Lord! And then like let's say he's gonna say the sky is blue. Oh Lord! I am handsome. Oh Lord! I guess he needs to be encouraged in a certain way.
oh my god.
Like
I
no,
can't. Like,
sometimes they're so
oh my.
weird. They're so weird.
Yeah, yeah.
They're weird.
Well,
But
they're gonna
now
milk it as long as they can, I guess, because they have nothing else. They literally have nothing else to talk about, which is weird because you could have talked about the inauguration today. You could have
they
talked
could
about
if
that.
they want if they care about the victim and they want to talk about Diddy, why are they not talking about the nomination that Diddy has just put, which is what we were talking about?
Yeah,
Because
that's
they want to be weirdos against Jack. That is their only purpose. Can you imagine? This man is so weird. And because we're talking about him and because Jack went on his channel, he's going to be so proud. He's going to be like, she knows. Why do you know? Why you know? When all his tactile are basically Jaguar this, Jaguar that, Jaguar this, and Jaguar that.
boy. I guess they never get tired, honey.
Yo. Anyway, I
They
don't
got
even, I'm just
batteries.
like, why are you denouncing bullying? He's clearly not anti bullying. He's friend with
Right,
Do Not.
right.
Do Not.
He mad about that bike though, honey. You can't get him off that bike. He mad about that tricycle.
Yes, he is. But let's get over the tricycle. Why? What is the? That's what I was saying about the cognitive dissonance.
Mm,
How can you be friend with a man that bullies everyone and everything and bust a nut because he makes women cry? which is what he said. I'm just repeating his word.
Mm,
Why are you friend with that man if you're anti-bullying?
mm, yeah. Well, that's his boyfriend, so I guess he gets a pass. I don't know.
I don't know. But he's a weirdo. I'm like, you're bullied. You are all bullies. What are you talking about? It's like pot calling the kettle black. Is that the word, the expression?
Yes,
And
yes.
there you go.
You got it, Maggie. Listen, Maggie gonna be talking about, listen, you a cornball, you corny, you whack, the popcorn, the kettle black, she got them all. Maggie got the
Yes,
list.
yes. Like, shut up. Like, you cannot be talking about bullying. You don't have the right to. Your entourage suck, and you suck. Like, it's just the fuck. It's like when Danny talks about, I will never. Jack is gonna betray you. Well,
As
Daddy
if they
cannot
would
respect your
care one way or
truth,
the other. They
but
don't
she
care
cannot
about
respect
nobody.
your truth. But she doesn't respect your truth. Why are you talking to me about
Right,
betrayal? You got
right,
as if what? You're not a betrayer. Shut up.
right. That part. Like, oh, like you? Like you,
Yeah,
boo?
exactly. Do you mean that
Get out
when
of
I
here.
was with Jaga, we did a truce, and then she found the first little stupid thing to renounce that truce? Is that what you talk about? That is the side I should be on, the side that has no respect for no one of their own, and even less
Right,
respect for other people. I
right,
always respected the truce. The number of
right.
time I could have taken that little dummy,
Mm,
but
mm,
I
mm, mm,
didn't.
mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah,
But
they don't.
yeah,
Like, they have a lot of time. I don't know where they get all this time, but I'm telling you right now, by the time I pop in with you, I go on, with Mike, because I'm running it because he's
hmm
on, but and then try to do mine every Saturday morning, every now and
yeah.
I don't know where anybody would have the time to go through anything and just start pinpointing and picking out and striking and copywriting, like.
Like we can just do that now. But like I said, the worst part is, first of all, that is BS. As just fellow content
Mm,
creator, that makes no sense what you did. It
yeah,
was
yeah.
disrespectful and weird. Dell, for the love of Jesus.
Murph is
Each,
at the hospital with his daughter.
thank you so much. And Dell,
Yeah,
each time that someone is on the panel, she's gonna be, where is the other person? Well, not there, obviously.
Murph is at the hospital with his daughter. He texted me this morning, so
There you go.
mm,
So yes, Dell, people that are not here are not here.
my brother. I say it like that because I think I'm saying it in English, but I could be just an ignorant American. So I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like if I thought I was speaking French, I'm like, wee wee, wee wee. I don't know. I'm just an ignorant American. Don't pay attention to me. I don't know what
Dude, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, how can they be in such cognitive dissonance?
hmm
I don't get it.
I told
I
you
don't
that
get it.
crazy. We ain't gonna get that crazy now. I ain't on that level.
Yeah.
I ain't on that level. I don't understand crazy. I don't understand trifling. I don't understand jealousy. I don't understand backstabbing. I don't understand lying. I don't understand none of them languages. I don't understand none of them.
Yeah, and they're all weirdos because they're so fluent in it, and yet
Mm-hmm.
they freaking refuse to accept
Mm-hmm.
that
And you
when people
and you know what I think? That when the doors are closed, they turning on each other.
the door don't even need to be closed, they are always turning on each other.
With the door wide open, they don't even care, not even in privacy. Oh goodness.
No, they
Jag
don't.
is
It's
crazy.
like It's like when Cheryl World, I know you don't know her, but that's like a YouTuber. They went against 82, that is another YouTuber, just because.
Just because that was what, Thursday or something? Because it was a Thursday and we woke
Because
up and we
because
just
82
decided.
doesn't like donut.
Oh, so he doesn't like Donut, he's but he has issues with you too. So he's another one, just don't like you, just beef with everybody. That's what we're doing.
82, no, but 82 doesn't like donut. But the fact that they threw him like that because he didn't like someone is insanity. And then they judge 82
Yeah.
because he had a white person on his channel.
Is he is his channel against white people? I don't what?
Yeah, they were
You're
they
not
were
allowed to
trying
have
to
white
st-
folks on
they
it?
were they were trying to start some race thing bullshit, you know.
That's, like when in doubt, go the racist route, right?
Oh shit, that rhymes.
Yeah.
Good job. When in doubt, go the racist route.
I be writing in my spare time.
Exactly. I love it. I love that. Well, I love the rhymes, not the attitude. But yeah, no. So they were trying to push that narrative. So the fact that a white person went on 82, like a white person representing that white channel for them, that was the
Mhm.
enemy. They were like, "How dare you?" It's just like, what the fuck is wrong
That's
with you?
wild.
So that's how they treat one of their own. And then they're gonna look at me and say, "Yeah, girl, Jack is gonna betray you." What? Because your
Yeah.
side seems so much more reassuring.
Right, right. I feel safe here. Like, get out of here, corny behind. Like, yeah, you're gonna help me. You're gonna do me much better.
What do you say?
I think StreamYard. I said it's like, yeah, you're gonna do me much better. You're gonna treat me so much better. You're my friend. You're
Exactly.
my
You my
friend.
friend. You my
Right.
friend. I can feel the level of
Like,
friendliness that you have, which is exactly zero.
right. Like, oh yeah, please save me, save me. Only you guys can save
Yes.
me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I trust you with my life. It's not like you actually showed me that you don't cannot even respect a simple truth. Like, did she even?
Yeah.
I don't think she could respect the truth for a month.
It wasn't even a month.
No.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah, that was yeah. That's
Just
like
wait a second. Archangel. Definitely she was trolling. Dell is not trolling. Dell is just an annoying person. That's why I just was like, okay, I'm tired of you, Dell. Go back to Latisha. Okay, bye bye. Oh Jesus. Yeah, she's like a
Besito.
someone that goes a lot on the Latisha's panel or something like that, and she
Mhm.
is so annoying. So yeah,
I think I'm frozen. Am I frozen for
yes, you're
you?
frozen. Yes, you're frozen, and a duck face. That's so funny.
Let me go down because StreamYard likes to kick me off at a certain time.
Wait. We need to tell. Are you coming back? Because if not, we need to tell Jack to let you in.
Yeah, I was gonna come right back, but
Okay, wait.
let's
I'm gonna say to Jack to let you in.
yeah, I've been frozen in worse positions, trust me. This is not as bad. This is actually kind ooh. Ooh.
Exactly. That is a sexy pause.
Right. It caught me at a high note this time, finally.
Exactly. But yeah, no. I don't know if you want to come out. I think now Jag is aware, so you can go
All
back
right.
and back up.
I'll come out and then I'll come back in.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
go. Hello, everyone. So yeah, now we are seeing that Harav the Wise is being the worst because of the whole Amber situation. But sincerely, the whole Amber situation doesn't deserve to be blown out of proportion. It was just. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Hello, Darius. So, yeah, basically, Rav the Wise is just trying to use a moment that was always going to be not the best. Because when Amber came on the panel yesterday, it was obviously to be confronted by the different accusation, which didn't only include the whole. So yeah, it was never gonna be like a fun interaction because it couldn't be a fun interaction because it was about being confronted on the whole situation. Thank you, Clat Major, straight and moderating all of that was a masterclass for us. Yeah, and yet they still find a way to insult me, saying that I play fake nice when I've always done the exact same thing. I've never not acted how I've been acting. I'm always the same. I'm always trying to make it like less toxic, but it was always going to be a difficult conversation because Amber didn't only, like I said, maybe did some move that made other people talk about Ali Carter. Hey, hello, Naomi. So is Danny the robot what you decided on? I decided on Danny. What's her stupid name? Danny the dummy. Hello, Asar. I'm so happy to see everyone. But yeah, no, I decided on the first one because this is just the one that had the most vote. And I do believe that it looks the most like her. But, Danny the dummy is still too pretty to be her. But. Okay, you're back, Steph. Let's talk to Jack. Okay. So let's hope they're there. So yeah, I wrote to Jag, waiting for her to accept you back. Exactly. She's Danny the dummy, but she's also Didi the robot. So I did a mix of the both, and I put the beautiful Avengers single behind her because she called herself an Avenger when all she avenged is her own vanity and her own pride. And like I said, I'm just really fascinated by the fact that she decided that the best thing to do was to broke the truce between us for no reason at all in less than a month. Like, she's so pathetic, but that's who Danny the robot is. That's on her as always. And so yeah, for Rav the Wise, he's talking about the Ember thing, and like I was saying, it was always going to be a really charged emotionally situation because when Ember came in, it was to you know be confronted about the strange thing with the Ali Carter story that came out and became so prevalent. Were they activated only because Ali said kitty 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 kitty, or were they activated also because they were put in contact and been told that Ali and Jag were in contact? But the thing is, if they thought that there was a fight between Jaguar and well, Marjorie, you can like her in non-small amount and just whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna let the mod deal with that. What was I talking about? Yes, Amber. So basically, Amber, her thing is with the whole Ali situation. If they actually believe that Ali and Jack were fighting, which was what the kitty 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 seemed to indicate, they would have backed Ali. That's what they do. That's why at one point Danny Robertson was befriending Lamisha. That's why Donat said that he believed Lamisha because she was against Jag. So why would they go against Ali? But if, like Jaguar was explaining, if they actually thought that she was um, having an alliance with Ali, then it would make sense to start discrediting Ali as fast as possible. So I do believe that this is why, because of the fact that they are clearly attacking Ali, they have to think that her and Jag are either positive or something, because they are doing way too much coverage on Ali, especially Didi the robot. Didi the robot is someone that is exclusively let's go after Jag. She will take any freaking reason to go after Jag because that is how she feels that it is the better use of her time. So I don't think that Didi would be interested in Ali if she thought that Ali had nothing to do with Jag. And if she thought that Ali Carter was against Jaguar Wright, she would have tried to get in contact with her to offer her her help, which is what she did with Lamisha. At the beginning, she was extremely against Lamisha because she thought Lamisha and Jaguar Wright were friends. But then after, when she realized that Jaguar Wright and Lamisha were against each other, well, that Lamisha was against Jaguar, she decided to just stop talking about Lamisha. And the contrary, she decided to befriend her. So this is extremely bizarre. Now she's again going after Lamisha. I think she thinks that now she doesn't need her or something. So whatever, why she roasted Lamisha one time and now she's done with her. But and I strangely believe that this whole roasting was more for my benefit because she seemed to believe that I really wanted to be in contact with Lamisha, which is true. I wanted to talk to her, but that's about it. Like, yeah. So, like as always, Danny Robertson will make a victory of the most mundane and pathetic thing, which is why it is extremely bizarre that she is not doing such a hoopla of her blocking me and putting the copyright strike on me. It's weird that she is not reacting more than this. So, this is why I think a lot of people find it weird that, you know, they are going after Ali, and the fact that Amber would have been the only person to know that they had a positive interaction. Because for me, and I think for most of us, we probably thought that Ali and Jag had a problem because of the kitty kitty and everything. So I would have never thought that they would have had a conversation because I wasn't aware of it. So, I think that there is something to be said about that, um, how the fact appeared. And then after that, when she started, like Jack started saying that she was going to expose the person that was leaking her thing to Didi the Troll so that to explain why those people went after Ali Carter. That's when she so sorry guys. Yeah, that's when she decided to, you know, become kind of crazy. Like how she was on the live is not representative of how she was behind the stage. So, like I said, I'm not gonna reveal anything about what was said behind the stage, but the tone of how she was talking to Odell was more anger, less crying, more what is going on, I want an answer, and less crying. So that was what the tone was behind the scene. And at the same time, while she was trying to get hold of Odell to talk to Jag, because she could feel that she was going to be named the troll of the whole situation, She didn't even try to contact Grace, and Grace is her friend. She didn't try. She went for Odell, automatically sending a lot of message. And then when Jack did her whole exposing the troll, and that she was, asked to come to explain the situation, she didn't come. So then, yet that comes in for yesterday. So yesterday was happening was that I was on the live with Grace, and Jack was coming in and out from time to time. And when that happened, when I was talking with Grace, we were talking about the whole Amber thing because Grace felt a lot of emotion. Oh, thank you so much, Kristen. Like I said, I thank everyone for any PayPal donation because for this week, I'm not going to be paid because Annie has blocked it. So thank you, everyone, for anything that you do. It's really nice of you. I really appreciate it at the moment. Thank you. So, yeah. So, then she came on my live and started talking with Grace. And yeah, Grace, since the beginning, was pretty heated because you need to understand that this was her friend. This was her friend, and she's feeling betrayed. She tried to get in contact with her friend, and then the friend is now saying that the friend tried to be in contact with her. So this was a lot of emotion, a lot of emotion. And the fact that the people like Rav the Wise and of all people, freaking Danny, would actually talk about bullying is such a freaking joke because this was a highly emotional situation. And at the same time, nobody can say that Amber was actually asking and answering. She was not. She knew why she was there. She knew that she was there to explain that coincidence with the whole Ali situation. Like I've done videos about it showing the entire thing. Like people knew what they were waiting for. So the fact that she was like, I don't understand, that was not possible, except if literally she lived under a rock. So this is already something that makes people mad because if even you look like you're bullshitting me, then I'm so sorry that a human person is going to become upset. And that is what those people always do with emotion. The moment that people feel a negative emotion and are displaying it, they are going to use it to be called a bully, to be called la, 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 la. When in reality, they were being triggered over and over and over again. Like, you need to understand that Amber would say in the same freaking minute that she called 4 times, and then she called 5 times, and then she called 2 times on Twitter, on Instagram, and then three. Like, it was, and then, oh, I need to know when to do it, I'm gonna go look. But even when she looks, she cannot read. Like I said, she said 4, 5, 3, 2. That was messed up. And then to say that, oh, I was trying to reach you, Grace. Well, Grace has been trying to raise Amber since the beginning of the week. That this is not some new development. And Amber knows this because she was contacting Odell instead of contacting Grace. So exactly, she did a lot of things to, like I said, crying. For me, it's okay to cry. It's okay to have emotion. Like nobody can blame someone for having an emotional response. But let's not act as if her crying, which is an emotional response, and Grace being angry, which is an emotional response, are not both legitimate emotional response. Not one deserve more sympathy than the other. This was an emotional, like this was a really emotional moment. Exactly, yet. And it seemed like she only wanted to talk to Grace when she got caught acting inappropriately. Exactly. So she knew what she was doing because it was pretty clear that Grace was telling her, "Yo, when the thing started to blow up, when we just learned that maybe there was someone, I knew it was you because I recognized your voice, and I was trying to contact you, and you were not. You were ignoring me, and then contacting Odell, And then Friday, when everything was revealed, that is when she started calling her. And not even then, she started calling her like Saturday, because she called her supposedly during the small window where Grace blocked her for like a couple of hours. So, and like I said, when she was like, I need to look to see where I did this. Come on, people. Like, she only called the woman one day. She said that she called her four time on Saturday during the couple of hours that Grace would have blocked her on Instagram. And then when I was trying to ask her if she called her phone, because she said that she called at least four time, or like three time, or like two time, or like five time, I don't know anymore. It was really confusing for something that is supposed to be really simple, which is, how many times did you call? But even when I was asking her, okay, you said that you called two times on Instagram. The other time, did you call on the phone? She didn't answer. The most basic thing, she didn't answer. So yes, people like Jack and like Grace that had actual knowledge of her. Like, this was my first meeting with Amber. I had no personal feeling in that whole situation, which is why I was more calm than the rest of the people, because I don't know the lady. And then for them to use that moment, because that's what they want. They want to see Jaguar losing control, and then use it as a way to draft a narrative of the crazy woman, which is something that had been used against women for, like, I don't know, hundreds of years, that the woman is crazy and unemotional and violent and disgusting, and like she's a bad woman, she's a bad mother and a bad wife and a bad this and a bad that. So that's what they're trying to do with Jag right now. And they're being so disgusting about it, while actually being themselves the worst bully of them all. That is why my brain cannot comprehend how they can be talking against bullying, because they're the worst bully of them all. It is and will remain hilarious for me that Jaguar and everyone, well, that Danny didn't take any credit for blocking me. She didn't start laughing. She didn't say, I did that. So that means that even her, she knows that it's freaking shameful, because she went and bragged on her channel that she had such a good soul because she actually unblocked removed my strike. So she was so happy about that whole situation, to show how much of a good person she was. And then she went against the truth when she knows that I could have struck her the moment she showed our email or messages. She was playing my videos. I wasn't striking her, because that was the truth. And like Jan said, I knew that she would use any reason to go against me, because she was too sad of removing the strike. Like, she was so sad that it's kind of ridiculous. And so for her now to do that and not even try to revendicate it, her literally taking content from the life that is under me, like Rav Wise is saying my name because it's my freaking life, and yet she's not gonna say my name. That's how ashamed she is of what she did, because I think that even her own little type of honor, like the little like the maybe one little morality that she has, which is believing and fair use, even that she couldn't respect with me, even if we both agreed on doing it. And that I was not using her content. I never showed her video, never showed her something that she put, like a letter or something. I never used her shit because I didn't trust her. But for her to claim my freaking thumbnail with her, because I use her AI generated image, which is not even her, because it's a AI generated image that any app could do. So this is so This is just so pathetic. The whole of thing is really pathetic. So the fact that they look at that video with Amber in your all the multitude of red flag, the multitude of red flag with Amber, and why someone would become emotional, especially if that person is lying on you. Because Grace was saying, because we all have trigger. There, like we have like one or two things that when someone does that to us, we basically want to suck a punch. Like there is one or two things that just reminds us of like the pain that we felt when we were younger. And you could tell that Grace was basically saying, yo, you lying on my name, saying that you called me so much when you called me one day supposedly, because I cannot even see that you freaking called me, and you say that's because I blocked you, but like I blocked you for a couple of hours, whatever. So don't lie on me. Don't say that you were trying to contact me because you were not. And then she was continuing. But I tried to call Grace. I tried, dude. She tried to call Odell. She spent the week calling Odell. It's not because Saturday she may have called Grace one time on Instagram while she was blocked after all the shit had happened and people wanted to talk to her. Because let's be clear, Friday she was exposed. Saturday, that's when she contacted Grace because she remembers to contact Grace when she needs someone to do damage control. That's why after the confrontation yesterday, what did she do? She dropped out and then started contacting Grace. So for them to take all that freaking, I don't even know how many hours she was there. I think, was it 1 or 2 hours? Like she was there for a while because we were there for a while. We're there for like, I remember I was there for like 4 hours and 30 minutes, I think. And I think maybe they stayed a little longer, but she was gone then. So yeah, I I hate the fact that basically all they're doing is watching and coming to shit to actually just find something to throw at Jack's direction. That's their only point. That's why the Kululu man, the I forgot how to say his name. Ku, uh, Kulu. Kulu. Is it Kulu for you English? Because it's like to you, but like you for English is like ooh, right? So it would be Kulu. But like for me, because I'm French, it's Kulu. So Kulu. Kulu is like being the weirdest person I've ever seen in my life, showing her her the warrant for her arrest for 30 freaking minutes, as if like how much can you recycle the same thing over and over again? Like, if that warrant can now appear also on Lamisha's panel, you need to be at least better than freaking Lamisha. Because we know that Lamisha is not the smartest person on this block. So, why in the name of Jesus are they still talking about that warrant as if this is some type of gotcha? And then trying to say that he know where they are because he has found private pictures, and then he put the picture um of Odell with like I think an older man. I don't know if it was his father or something. And it's just like, why do you think that by showing to other people the people they love, this makes you look cool or this makes you look like you're exposing anything? It just makes you look absolutely disgusting. But are those weirdos who are talking anti-bullying? Are they looking at that and saying, you know what? We should change. Like this is fucked up, man. Why is he showing the father? Like they watch Kulu and they're just like, yeah, he showed the father of Odell, or like who gives a shit? They watch Donut showing the children of Murph, and they are just like, who gives a shit? Like whatever, blah blah blah. Like who, even Danny calling Lamisha's mom, and God knows Lamisha for me is such a weirdo. Even her doing that, that's fucked up. Those people goes to lengths that are unimaginable. Like this is like I can those they go to lengths that are actually like crazy for normal human being, because nobody should be that pressed for something so ridiculous. Like those people will go to length of actually trying to mess up with your life. Donat was actually looking directly through his video and saying, "And I'm waiting for your address, Madagascar." Why do you want the address of a woman, man? "I'm coming to Canada." Why are you, Jack? Are you here? Like Steph is in the chat. Okay, the man in the pic with Odell is a prominent figure. I just can't remember his name. Okay, perfect. So I don't know who it was, but I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with those people? Why are you taking private photo, putting them on your video, and thinking that this is some gotcha moment? You look like a creepy person. This is creepy. What pride is there to do in that? It is so bizarre. Like this is weird. And yet they do it with so much gusto. And they do it with no, like, without even blinking their eyes. That's what is even creepier to me. How can people be that evil for no reason? Like for no reason. Can you imagine? They took the private picture of a mod and put them on the internet. This is insanity. It's insanity to do something like that. And it's profoundly disgusting. But those people are going to start talking about bullying, starting to chastise anyone about bullying. What are they even trying to say? What can they teach anyone about bullying? Like they don't know anything about bullying or anti-bullying. They're here mocking a petition to try to have cruelty-free artistry. They're mocking a petition for that. And at the same time, they're here trying to look freaking serious, looking at the camera and saying, "Yo, man, she's bullying that Amber. This is so not cool." What? What is wrong with them? They are so weird. You cannot be there bullying people and then be outraged that someone is being bullied and your opinion. Like what happened with Amber was not bullying, it was a confrontation. And when the confrontation was too much for her because we are not in a freaking gulag or something, all that happened is that she left. Okay, she just left because she was not shamed somewhere. Like Steph says, they're fucking corny. They're corny. How can you be there having so much cognitive dissonance? Like it should not be possible. Like uh Amber is in the chat. Well, Amber, do you want to come in? I will drop the link for you. I just need to find Jagger and Odell. Let's hope they see it. Let's hope they see it. Oh my god. Like I said, I'm sure Amber knows that she will not be bullied by me. I don't have any emotional investment. I'm not gonna be there to I'm gonna ask questions because I know the story. So maybe in the contrary, it would be better to talk to an impartial party. Well, I don't know who that Amber is, so whatever. Like this is confusing me. I don't worry about the bullying. I worry about the fact that they use any and everything that is human about someone to try to make it seem like that person is not good. It's like they are just looking for you to be triggered. They're looking for it. They're just looking for it. They're like, oh, that's not the same Amber. Okay, that's not the same Amber. That's another Amber. So yeah, whatever. Like I said, maybe that would be better. Okay, your name is Amber too. That was bullying. It was not bullying. I'm so sorry. I don't think it was. I think it was a confrontation. I think things got heated. I think when Amber thought that it was too much for her, she left, which is her choice, which was her choice. She didn't have to stay there. Like that's fine. Like she can, she could leave when she wanted to leave. And she had the right not to like the Dr. Megan thing. Like who cares? It was the ghosting that was fucked up for Grace. It was the lying about contacting her that was fucked up for Grace. That was Grace being profoundly triggered. And I'm so sorry. If the person is then contacting your man over and 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 over, then this is weird. This is weird. Because then Ralph the Wise, I heard him say, well, she always said that if you want to contact her, you can contact Odell. Okay, like, stop it. Yes, she can call. Well, I don't remember saying that, but whatever. Let's say that she said that. Okay, but is that a reason to contact Odell for a week straight, multiple time a day, and leave messages and just start talking? Like, is that normal? Contact Odell when you want to talk to me, and basically call him so many times during a week. Is that the same? No, because they're dumb. Like I said, I don't think a lot of people knew the whole story. I think I tried to keep the environment as cool as I could because that's also the thing with that whole situation. Yo, now that I've am in that whole YouTube sphere and like she watched Danny, she watched all those people, did a confrontation is not a nice moment to have. And most people don't even, like, most creators don't even bother trying to control the chat and don't even bother trying to control themselves. They start screaming, they start cursing, they start being the worst. This is not what happened yesterday. I call this a confrontation. Maybe it would have been better if it was one on one. I don't know. But what I can say is that this, for me, that was not bullying because nobody was telling her to go off herself. Like, no matter how twisted Ralph the Wise is trying to twist it, because this is who he is. He needs to twist shit. If not, it doesn't feel well in his thing. Mm. Dion, I think the whole Amber thing is an attack on the anti-cyber bullying petition. That is possible because now they're saying they are mocking it and acting as if what there she's going for anti-bullying, but then she's bullying. It's like, I'm so sorry, this is not bullying, and you are absolutely the one being a bully right now. So I need you to just stop. And like I said, I try to Like the chat was not bullying her. I made sure of that, trying to make it like even when Jag wanted to ask the chat, I interjected and said no, we can talk about it. We don't need to put the chat in because I really wanted her to feel as safe as possible. So I really tried my best with that whole situation. Like I said, what is going on with Just D? Plotter, yeah, Maggie, Just D was getting what? What is going on with Just D? Not me being bamboozled and surprised and not understanding. Amber is Cleo. Yeah, so I just think that this is all exactly, Benny Hill. Since when is correction called bullying? Exactly. It was not fun. It was not a friendly meeting between two people. This was a confrontation. This was a I want answer. That's why I don't understand when people come on someone's channel and then expect to be treated with warmth. I don't expect to be treated with warmth, but I expect to be treated with respect. I expect the host to control his chat. I expect the host to control the person that is there to have a fight with you. Oh wow, Plotter Amber was on these live trolling. Okay, what do you mean by trolling? What was she doing? And like I said, I thank anyone who sends me help for this week because my dad is put somewhere. I need to help with that, and I'm not gonna get paid because of Danny the whole. And so, thank you for anything that you can help with. Thank you so much. Calling Just D out for your life for some stupid reason. Why is she going after Just D? She wants to be cussed out. She wants to go after someone that has nothing to do with it because it would have made so much more sense to go after me, to talk to me. But she knows that she cannot get under my skin and make me go mad. And like I said, this is the whole point of them. This is their defense against us. It's always to try to get the person to look mean when they are the meanest snake I've ever seen in my life. Those people are evil. They have no respect for anyone. They're really not nice. Plotter, it was a crazy move in my view, Maggie. Obviously, that's a more than a crazy move. That is an insane move, in my opinion. Why would you go on Just D? That is just to make things worse. This is not for reconciliation because she left the live with us. So going after Just D, what was the point? Like I said, this is some troll behavior. I don't like it. I hate the fact that people are busy looking at the fact that Grace was emotional as a way to not look at the fact that Amber was being extremely cagey, extremely shaky, extremely suspicious, extremely weird. Kristen, you can consider a confrontation bullying because if that girl wouldn't have done what she did, there would have been no reason for a confrontation. Exactly. Like if someone does something to you and then you could confront them, this is not going to be a peaceful and fun moment. It's going to be a complicated moment. It's going to be an extremely even annoying moment. So when I look at Rav the Wise and I look at Danini and I look at all those weirdos, it's just like, dude, can you just stop? It's like now they're going with a narrative. Like I saw the video of 82. Let me look at the title. Exactly. Now his new video that he put out is Jaguar Wright biggest secrets. Jay-Z's pregnancy plus compares relationship to Cassie and Diddy. It's just like, so we have nothing more than old news now. Is that all we have as a way to make money now? Like he tried really hard to put the Chris Todd, put the Chris Todd and Jaguar Wright together for a reason that only belongs to him. Jaguar is clearly not pro Courtney, nor is she pro Chris Todd. She never even met Chris Todd. Like it was weird. Temper, what are we dealing with? This adult acting like children makes me want to vomit. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. I really ask myself, but why would anyone be judged on their emotion? You're having an emotional reaction, and instead of being loved and, protected from that, this is how they act. She justified those actions by claiming she couldn't reach Jag. That is a lie because, like I said, if you call Odell, Jag is next to him. It's not like they are like working in different place. They work together. So, she did that to be weird, and she continued to call him even though she was asked to stop for a week. And then she never contacted Grace until Saturday. She was exposed by Jag on Friday. And then she called Grace, her friend, on Saturday. And when Jag was starting to say, yo, that person is weird, there's someone that's weird among us, she never contacted Grace. Grace contacted her, she didn't answer. But those people don't care about those nuances. All they want is the look at Jag being so mean to Amber. Jag is such a monster, and I'm just like, who in the name of Jesus has the right to say that? Rav the Wise, the dude that is like bestie and had his beginning with Donat. Donat, who is basically the master of bullying, that literally made bullying his personality. That is who he is behind. But he's talking about what happened with Amber. The hell? First of all, look at your own friend group, and then after there, come look at other people. Nobody can be there with freaking Donut and then say to anyone that they're a bully. Donut is the freaking worst. Star. They keep saying Jaguar Wright makes fun of victims since when? Like I said, they recycle old shit that have no meaning and come from the imagination of their own brain. That's all. Oh, okay, Steph. I'm so sorry. I don't know where Jag and Odell are. I'm so sorry. Oh shit. Dion, just wait until Just D feels Grayson about this morning. This is gonna be interesting. Like it's just so weird. So yeah, they say they repeat the same thing over and 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 over again until we die. So they talk about the warrant. They talk about the warrant for the arrest, and then after that they talk about Jaguar putting the ashes of her son on herself, and then after that they go to being running away, having no fixed home, and then after that they what did they say also? Yeah, that she's crazy, that she's a liar, and then they cannot name the lie. And then they talk about the Storm Monroe's video that doesn't exist anymore because Storm Monroe took it out. But now he has taken out all his Jaguars like video, but let's be clear, he only did that because he had removed the video uh with the Jaguar, and saying that the Jay-Z did what Trevor Green did to her. He had removed that first, and then after that, that's when I called him out on it. That's when he removed all the other video. Exactly, Kat. Being called out doesn't diminish us, it challenges us to be better. I agree. Like, if you just stay who you were since you were a toddler, but well, that means that you're just staying a toddler. And I repeat, like unapologetically Black said, how is Jack going going to cloud chase when she's the cloud? Exactly. Jack is the cloud. I am cloud adjacent, and I'm already like, oh, what the hell? Exactly, Dreamer. She played in their face. Jag and Grace were genuinely trying to help her real life problem. Exactly. That was their relationship. It wasn't the troll watching that was the relationship. The relationship was about big helping her with her problem, which is why Jag was like, dude, when I listen to you sometimes, I'm just like, yo, should I exit? Like, this is too horrible. And now they're taking that clip to say that Jag told her to go, you know, unalive herself, which is not the truth. It was literally to say, girl, I know so much thing about you, and I know how much your life is miserable, which is what you freaking told me. That, yo, I'm just like, is it bad? Like, yo, this is messed up, man. And that's the moment that Amber decided to leave, and I'm just like, well, maybe for her it was too much, maybe whatever. Like, it just made it really dramatic that when Jag said that, because, like I said, it was clearly to say that your life is so miserable from what you freaking told me. Like, you're the one who told me that. You told me that your life is miserable. That's not my fault. So, it's just really like, okay, that conversation was really really problematic in the sense that there was no answer to be getting out of Grace. It was just really weird. No, they will never leave Jag alone. That is against their religion. They have to be near Jag at our point, because if not, what is the point of even existing, right? Yo, that is true. The truth is always too much for the troll, because they cannot, if they were to take the truth, there is nothing to say and the agenda that they want to use it for. Like, this is how they see it. Hello, Debbie Astucat. Yes, exactly, Kat. I'd be lying if I said I've never been defensive. Exactly, we're all human. I've been in Amber shoes before. At the end of the day, we all have the capacity to choose growth when confronted with our own mistake. Exactly. That is a choice you can make, and if you don't want to make that choice, then that's on you. But the person with to whom you have done the mistake don't are not forced to actually stay there with you forever. Hello, Jack. We're gonna end this soon. Where are you?
Oh,
Hello.
she's finishing up her stuff. I'm not talking to you. She's finishing up her. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's why I was. Well, I got your message. I thought you were saying someone else was in here if they wanted the link. That's why I put the link in the chat.
Oh, yeah,
Um.
yeah. No, no, no. Steph is already gone.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. Go ahead and whenever you're ready to end it. I think we were gonna share something with
Mhm.
Too Strong, the coverage that they did on Ali Carter. It's very interesting.
Mhm.
Maybe we can just do it tomorrow. It, okay. Well then let me hold on 1 second then. Let me go ahead and pull it up. We'll just play the first few minutes of it. And yeah, it's interesting the, the angle that they were coming at as far as Allie being this school teacher, uh,
Mhm.
and let me see. Yeah, let me just pull it up because I found it interesting. I said, "Wow, it just dropped." So it's a 20-minute video. Let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, we'll just do a few. I wanted to reach out to them to just get the approval, but I think they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Okay, let me run it real quick. Okay, y'all. Let's just do like a few minutes of it, and then let's
Okay. Bye,
your take on it.
everyone.
You say bye.
Yay.
You out of
Love
here?
you, everyone. Yes, I'm gonna go take my dog out and
Okay,
walk.
go ahead and do your thing. She's gonna. I'm gonna present it, but go ahead, Madge. I got this.
Bye.
All right, y'all. We just about to watch this Too Strong. Ali Carter caught on tape teaching dance lessons. Let's go.
Allie has never changed in character the entire time she was teaching at the school. When they seen her, they said that Allie on the videos, these viral videos going around, doing those, and the way she was acting at the school is 100% completely different. 100%. So Allie is acting. She's acting. She's a phenomenal actor. A lot of times dancers are actors. This is what she do. She's a professional actress. And she tricking people and got these people following her around and giving her money, or maybe they got total control over it. And that's why Shelly won't. I don't know yet. We don't know, but we do know that this is not right. All right, so we got another Ali Carter video and her teaching at a school called Sierra Academy of Dance in California, and how they Ali took the kids to a dance contest and won because she's that good. And we're going to talk about the owner of the school, Kate, which I have heard nothing but good things about. I cannot 100% vouch for Kate, but I can tell you this. I've heard nothing but really good things about her. And then you might say, well, wait a minute. How, when she was connected with Allie? I'm going to explain what I think, not what I know. But it would be good if we can get Kate to come on here and talk to us herself and explain all these things so we can get all this stuff cleared up. Because if not, just like I know, you got to know that this could like change the whole dynamics of your school and could eventually kind of ruin it. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want that, especially if you just was being naive and trying to help the girl. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be more careful with who you bring into your school because these parents are really upset. I'm gonna tell you that now, but they're not upset to the point to where they want to dismiss you because they understand that you have been duped by Allie because Allie is such a good talker and she's very intelligent. And then what happened is they seen a video where another YouTuber put the pictures of some of the kids on a thumbnail and use them in a video, which we will not do here. When we show these pictures, we will blur out the faces of the kids so that nobody can identify them because they told me that they were ranging from ages of 10 to 13 years old. And
Yeah, that's deplorable. I do have an idea of the YouTuber that he's referring to. That's crazy. Like, even when we had an incident here and someone played or actually showed a child, I immediately got rid of that because that's not cool. You shouldn't put the kids on blast like that. Um, you know what? I don't even want to really get too deep into this because he deserves a look. So y'all can go check out that video. The link is right here. I'm gonna close out but I would advise y'all to go check that out. I guess when Maggie comes back, we could pick it back up and continue the conversation. I think Jag's gonna come on later today. We shall see, but we got a whole lot of other stuff we gotta do. All right, y'all. Look, happy MLK Day, and I s- I got it. It's on there. I got it. I got it. But no, I was just saying, yeah, everybody, go check it out, and we just about to get up out of here. And I don't know. Let me see. I didn't know if Madge even approved of the theme music getting out of here, but I'm gonna run with this. Let's see if she comes with something else. All right.
Give us any chance, we'll take